Welcome to 7SD's Carpathian adventure. Travel back 700 years to the early 1300s. Castles like this dot the countryside. The Hungarian Empire, or Carpathian Empire, is at its zenith. The nascent Ottomans are on the rise, but neither Holy nor Roman nor an empire, Holy Roman Empire, battles within. England and France fight one another. As the Templars recede into history, the Teutons are on the rise. Welcome to the Carpathian adventure. This was a great hall. There would have been a roaring fire. It would have been adorned with Gothic windows. This might be where our adventuring party might gather. Let's meet them.
From the Kingdom of Aragon, I am Zyman Val. I've ventured forth with few possessions and little coin, save an ancient tomb I searched to decipher. But I've struggled to find clues, and at times, food. While freezing in the Alps, fate crossed my path with a shining knight and the champions of the sun. Having aided me in a desperate time, they have earned my service and my friendship. Now, using my wizardry, I fight by their side.
I am Balder, a Norseman, a soldier, and an eldritch knight. I left my home to leave politics behind, only to be dogged by it across Europe. I first met the Champions of the Sun outside a small town in Hungary. Together, we battled Ottoman raiders and vampires. The Champions gave me purpose again, and where it takes me, I know not, but I know I want to be a part of it.
I am Kip Kaelin, Ranger of the North, and I am lost. Hailing all the way from Garin in Scotland, I have faced great tragedy, losing all those dear to me. I am haunted by that fateful night, and what was taken from me. I face defeat at every turn, attempting to enact revenge on those that did this to us. And when all my strength, resources, and allies, save for my trusted wolf Lycoa, was depleted, I stumbled upon the Champions of the Sun at the Battle of Satut. I decided to ally myself with these seemingly capable and worthy adventurers to aid me in putting the lost to rest. It is what she would want, or so she seems to indicate.
Aha! Hello, friends! You can call me Livia Moreau. I come from the beautiful country of France, of course! Traveling as a salesman, banished from my home, where by the hand of my twisted sister, my father was killed, and I was implicated. Mon Dieu, how low I've come. But in that low I found the Champions of the Sun. Although they may not smell like sweet wine, they are honorable. Mostly.
My name is Virexin. I am a monk who was exiled into Greece after fleeing my homeland. I was sent on a quest via a dream I received. I went in search of great heroes I saw in the dream to help stop some monstrosity from wreaking havoc across the world. I found those heroes in the Champions of the Sun. Now I strive to gain their trust so they can one day help me defeat the vile beast that threatens everything.
I am Borinth, the Cave Bear. I come from a tribe of barbarians that once lived in the mountains of the Badenweiler. While on my sacred spirit quest, my tribe and family were attacked with none left alive. I now seek the power to avenge my people. With my rage, I grow stronger, and with the Champions of the Sun, I seek a path to restore and preserve my people's culture and rid this world of any evil that stands in my way.
I am Matthias, of the House of Bathory, Knight Baron of Carpathia. With my traveling companion, Ambria, I was dragged into a whirlwind path by a rogue monk. But those I have met since then have earned my respect. And, more importantly, my trust.
Welcome to the Carpathian Adventure. Welcome, I'm Tom. Thank you for joining us. We're a group of gamers who get together in real life to play Dungeons and Dragons. Some of us are military, some are in construction, IT, retail managers, a few are parents, students, etc. While we do this strictly for fun, we hope you enjoy it nonetheless. There were quite a few thank yous in our open, except one, you. We would like to thank, as Brian goes, you. We would like to thank you, our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook followers, and our YouTube subscribers. Thank you for joining us. For those who have not already, please follow us on Twitch, Twitter, and on Instagram. Please like us on YouTube and Facebook, and of course, please subscribe on YouTube. I think we're at like 264. It's slow. We're not a super popular channel, but but still, I'm impressed that 264 of you liked and subscribe to YouTube. Thank you very much for doing so. If during the stream you follow on Twitch, or if you subscribe on YouTube, your username will pop up on the screen. Please know that some of us are watching the stream. In particular, some of us are watching Twitch. I did just pull it up on my phone. So please feel free to comment or ask questions. While live, we will endeavor to answer them if they are appropriate questions. To all of our subscribers, thank you. What is happening in the campaign? Building strength and allies to defeat the powerful Bayou Osman Ghazi, the party slowly made their way toward the small town of Rosenheim. En route there, they camped to get a short rest. During the night, Borinth saw a flash of red light in the woods, then ran off after it, screaming, "Witch! Witch!" Searching the area where the party believed the light to have occurred, the party found footprints that emerged from nowhere, but nothing else. Continuing on to Rosenheim, they rested, indulged in some drinking games, and did some shopping. While in a tavern there, the party again met a vampire named Argrad, or Guillaume. Balder and Mattias met him several years back. Argrad told them of his shared hatred for Osman Ghazi and described a powerful weapon called the Tour de Démon, or Killer of Demons. Supposedly constructed with a golden blade, a staff, and a power source that is consumed when used, the Tour de Démon might help the party defeat Ghazi. While rested, the party left Rosenheim for points farther west. While camping at night, the flash of red light was again seen, although this time there were three. Now awake and alert, the party was attacked by what appeared to be Ottoman raiders. In a dark wood, in the midst of that battle, we rejoin the party.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Right
We're in
to
the
battle.
midst of a battle. Mattias, you're at the edge of a very thick wood. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to lift it up so that you can kind of see it. That gives you an idea. That gives you an idea what it looks like. It's a very thick wood. It's about sometime between the beginning of morning nautical twilight and sunrise, that period in between, if you will. It is still, though, dim light. Despite the time of year, it is cold. In the midst of the battle, it starts to snow. Borinth, perhaps Mattias, you know that this is typical for this time of the year and this close to the Alps. With that, Alderic, you are up, followed by the opponents, then Mattias, then Balder, then Borinth, then Simon.
All right. Peeking out from this tree here, I will take a shot with the crossbow at the gentleman with the yellow ring on him over there.
Yes.
And I'm guessing that a 13 does not hit.
No, you aim so carefully with your crossbow, and you're like shooting in between trees, and it's very tough. It just to even get a glimpse of him, and your arrow goes chinking off and hitting one of the pine trees.
Moved behind the tree, and in an attempt to hide, he rolls a 16 plus 8, 24.
Okay. You dive behind a small cluster of trees. And anything else?
That's it.
It is up to the opponents at this point.
There's a lot of opponents.
Okay. Okay, over on Balder. This guy is going to try and attack you.
Where's Balder? Oh, I see. Okay.
Balder.
He fights one while you fight like 10.
Yeah,
I can only fight one at a time.
Where is
I
it?
can sentinel them, but
Whoa! He takes his 2 swings with his halberd. One of them with a 25.
that's it.
That's it.
Just the one.
Just the one. The other one doesn't seem to hit.
I will drop my hammer and shield.
Shield! And it clinks, the halberd clinks against your magical shield. That is what he does. Those 2 over there, it's a little bit challenging shooting through the trees. You've got partial cover because of it. They're shooting away at you as well with 2 arrows. Miss. A clean miss. And a 22. That hits, correct? 22. An arrow goes slamming through the trees.
It doesn't, because shield's still up
Oh, okay.
for the whole round.
Okay. And it chinks against the magical
forgot
shield
about that.
and
It's
collapses
the whole
down. These 2 are going to charge at Borinth here. He's going to, well, he did not charge. He's turning to fight you. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and jab away at you as well. Did I say Balder? I meant Borinth.
Yeah.
Borinth. I'm sorry about that, Borinth. And the first one, I'm sure that's a miss. His 2 attack. He's got a, I'm sure, correct me if I'm wrong, a 23 is going to hit you, right? This halberd slams into you as he swings it back, and he does a lousy 11 points.
I'm raging.
You are raging. So what's that? 5 points of damage to you, slashing points of damage to you, and the other one swings away. Natural 1, a fumble, please, and a 12 plus that, and the other one is a 12, whatever, it's high. And he does another 6 points, 3 points of slashing to you. He must make a Dex 15 save. While he's swinging away, he jumping around on his feet, and he accidentally might lose an action. His Dex is, no, he rolls a 16. In fact, if the attacker fails its saving throw, it is off balance. He did not fail. Healing. Okay, no, doesn't have any effect. Okay. Over on the lady, she is going to try and cast a spell at you. Where is the spell?
Internet's bad.
That's not loud enough. There we go. Make a wisdom save, sir.
16?
A 16. What is her DC?
Gotta be drone.
DC 16. Ooh, nice. Nice. This spell goes whoosh and disappears. Over there, these 2 are going to turn and try and shoot up through the trees. They're having a tough time getting a clear shot at you, but they're going to fire away. Well, I'm sure a 21, 22 will hit you. This arrow comes flying up at you. Simon slams into you, and another arrow with. What's your AC?
I can make it.
Just tell me
15 with shield.
Okay.
Usually it's 10.
Well, okay. They've got a 18.
squishy.
I was just wondering because I'm giving you a.
They'll all hit.
Well,
No, they would anyway, even with the partial cover. Okay, understood. You go ahead and you take... Where's it here, Tom? 22 points of piercing damage. So roll 2 concentration checks, please. DC 10.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Never mind.
And
1 and a 2. I
they
fall to
will
the ground.
go, ooh, 1, 2, 3,
Oh, no.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3,
Take falling
4,
damage.
5, 6.
I take dead
Okay, those two over there, they're gonna take. They're just gonna use an action to try and spot where you are. Now, they both spot you, so they know where you are, but they use their action to do that. So now they're just going to try and move in that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Put me
5,
back on the pedestal.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and they're kind of weaving in and out of the trees. Okay.
I passed my concentration the second time around.
Okay, so you're still up in the air?
Yes.
Understood. Understood. Okie doke. And let me see. Where's it? Let me get. Come on, Tom. Ah! Can you pick that up, please? Okay, 11 over there. These two guys over by you, Ryan. Is it? Let me just rewind. 10.
Trees are falling down.
I know. That's
Crashing down in the woods right now. No, that's awesome. That's how it should be. The whole world, there's going to be an earthquake over there in a second.
With them.
Good God.
Oh, right. Just to
no,
this side of them. They're about 10 o'clock there. If that makes sense. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and they are there this round. That is it for the opponents. Mattias, you are up. You see Zyman, he starts to tumble out of the sky, but he manages to gain his foothold as he's flying up above you over in this area. There are, you sense bad guys off to your 3 o'clock at about probably, I'm guessing, 60-ish feet there. You can measure it out from him, Valder, or somebody. And you...
And on horseback, that would be reachable, right?
Yep,
You can make it.
Yep, you definitely can.
Okay, full gallop, lance.
You turn, charge! Rear the horseback.
As Ryan plays with his toys.
Yes. Play with the toys. Oh, you gotta lance them.
Spear him, come on.
Okay.
Spear him, okay.
Full gallop.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, lance specialization, +2 to hit. Okay.
You should be a lot more than +2 to hit.
So, that's on top of everything else.
Oh, okay.
On top of the 10.
That's pretty low.
So, +5, +3. That's 15.
Carry the
That's 23 to hit.
23, your lance, you charge forward at a full gallop, you lowering the lance, and just let it ride home. He turns just at the last moment, and you slam into him with it. Roll damage.
Okay. Okay. I rolled an 8 +5 for the strength bonus is 13 plus my lance specialization +1 damage per level. So plus another 10, so 8 + 10 + 5 is 23.
23! His lance just
So that's only when I'm mounted.
slams home into him. And you can withdraw your lance
Skewer him.
and skewer him again.
Right to the next one.
If you want.
Like shish
yeah.
Bob's.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep moving through.
Okay, +5 +3 +2, that's an unnatural 20. I suspect that hits.
It's just, he's wounded, he's buckling over, you pull it out, and as he's trying to get back up again, you slam your lance right back into him.
Okay, and 12 plus 10 plus 5 is 27 more damage. Because I rolled the max on the lance.
Oh, man. He tumbles for a moment, and then he falls over. Put that where he is there, please. And just pass the finger back. And he just, you skewered him. Is there anything else?
Just start awarding them over here.
Nope. That's both my attacks.
Okay, that is Mattias. Balder, you are up, followed by Borinth and Simon.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, so it's an action to pick up my weapon?
Free action. Free action.
So I can pick it up?
Yes, you can pick it up.
Gotcha. So I will pick up the hammer.
Unless you used a free action some other time. Does that make sense?
Okay. I will pick up the hammer as it bursts into green flame. And we're coming down on this guy. Let's do it. It's 16 to hit.
16! Your hammer slams into him, but the armor ripples, but it doesn't penetrate.
Hit him again. No.
Bam! And you swing, just barely missing him. Anything else? Balder, Borinth, you are up. Uh-oh. Not good for her.
You dare use your magic against me, witch! I'm going in a frenzy rage.
A frenzy rage?
Oh, no.
Axe, I flip the side over. I'm going to take a big, huge arcing swing around in a full circle. Are those guys within melee of me?
They are at... they stayed right at the range of their...
So what is their range?
They're 10 feet.
Oh, they're 10 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
So wait, is the guy I attacked dead?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, he
There's
is.
2 of them, though.
Very much so.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to focus my attacks then on the witch.
Understood.
All right, so first attack.
Thank you for doing that.
Go that far. Yes.
19? 19 to hit.
19, you swing, and it just misses her. Just like she does an acrobatic move, and it just...
Okay. Second attack. That's a 29, 31 to hit.
31, and as she starts duck out of the way, you came back around, and of course you cleave into her.
The next one, 30 to hit.
30 hit, and you kind of flip it around in her and knock her again. She's
15 points of damage for the first hit.
15 on top of the damage that she had already taken.
And then for the next one, that sucks. 12 points of damage for the next one.
Ooh! She is definitely not looking in the best of health.
Here's one more hit.
Okay, anything else?
Should have done inspiration for my first hit. No, that's it.
Okay, that's boring.
Oh, you know what? Can I shift around her without taking an attack of opportunity if I stay within her melee? Or are they going to get...
They're going to get an attack of
opportunity.
opportunity.
That's fine. Okay. I wasn't sure because if I was still staying. Okay. I wanted to get behind her, but that's fine. Just like that. I'll stay right there.
I think it's more like this, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, Simon, you are up.
I will descend this way and cast greater invisibility upon myself when I land.
Okay.
Oh, he's invisible. That'll be it for me.
Okay, that's Simon. How many hit points you had, Simon?
Oh, I'm at 12.
12. Ouch, that's why. I'm sitting there wondering what's going on. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Okay, that's Simon. Aldrich, you are up. It is the top of round 5.
Well,
Aldrich, you are up.
Aldrich will rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Peek out from the tree. Does that just indicate that he's been damaged? Or something else?
Means he's been damaged.
Yeah, I just use that as a cue to me to remember between
This should be much
2 weeks.
better. 24.
Because I have track of the damage you did, but I don't remember exactly. 24. 24. Yes.
And they had...
looking in between the trees, you narrowly find a quick spot and you let loose with it.
And they had spotted me, so I do not get the sneak attack with that. Correct? Because they saw my hiding spot, yeah. Okay, 8 points of damage.
8 points more to him.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm not hiding behind anything.
Hide behind the camera.
Anything else, sir?
That is it.
Okay, that is Simon. I'm sorry, Aldrich. The opponents are up. What is she going to do? Well, first let's have them.
The opponents.
She grabbed
Try to run.
face.
Try to run.
Close him up.
Try to run.
She's gonna try again. She casts a spell at you. It's not that dramatic.
No, okay.
Although it should be. Make a wisdom
Can I
save.
see that happening? From where I'm at?
Roll an investigation check with advantage. Because you're kind of in between the trees there.
An 18.
Okay, 18. I'd say yes, you do see it happening.
Oh, counterspell it.
Counterspell.
My reaction.
Okay, whoosh. Nothing happens. Ooh. Okay. And
Immune to your spells, witch.
those two over there, they
That's what, yeah, right? You're just like,
critical
your
card, please.
spells don't bother me.
You have no idea
witch.
what happened.
Okay. Critical card and a 12. I don't think a 12 hits you. Oh, your favorite card.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Your favorite card of all time. He
loses his eye.
He clips you and somehow his halberd reaches around the front of you and grabs hold and pulls backwards. Then an eyeball pops out
Who
with
did
it.
I got hit with a natural 20?
Huh?
I got hit with a natural 20?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear you say that. You gotta be freaking kidding me with that stupid card.
You just lost an eye.
That's the worst card in the game.
Okay, and
It
11.
Took us half a year to fix it this time.
21 points of damage,
So half.
slashing, so 10 points. And from the other guy, you're gonna suck. Natural 20 again,
them
please.
back
Another
in.
critical card,
Another
and
natural 20.
and an 11. The 11 misses.
Hammer.
Okay, triple leg damage, and the other guy comes around and cleaves you in the leg from behind.
I'll be sure to get the eyeball off his house.
The attack hits it cleaves you in the leg and causes triple the amount of damage. So it's a 2 and
Bad luck right at the start.
Yeah.
2. Just dice.
Natural
It
20.
just dice. 2 and
This, I don't care about the natural 20s. I hate this card.
2 and
Eyeball.
2 and 7 is 9. 4 points of slashing.
this is the
Effect.
part there.
The target is immobilized and prone. You fall down prone. You can't move. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, and attacks against the target have advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. They're not within 5 feet. They're within 10. Otherwise, the attack rolls have disadvantage. If the target does not have legs, it is considered immobile but not considered prone. Healing. Any cure wounds or similar spell cast at 3rd level or higher, or a potion of greater healing will remove this one. Okay. That is those guys. Over on Balder.
We don't roll for anything?
Balder, no way. He swings his halberd and it just like whoosh, whiffs right by you. That one, turn that guy toward Mattias, please. Okay, and turn those two, put one archer facing Balder, one archer facing Mattias. Okay, the one archer on the back of Balder, 18 plus.
1 round.
18. He's got a 27. That shield's not gonna work on that, right? Okay. And 7 and 5. Take 12. This arrow goes in your back. And that one over there, he shoots at Mattias, the tank. And not a, well, believe it or not, 18. He's got a 27 on you, Mattias. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit you.
Okay, that
for
hits.
a
that
whopping
hits.
7 points of damage. This arrow slams into you.
Oh, no,
And then the one guy with the halberd, he charges up towards you and tries to jab up at Mattias.
takes like 23 at a time. He takes 7 at a time. He takes 7 damage at a time. I take like 23 at a time.
The halberd, this guy comes up towards you and he thrusts a halberd at you, and it just completely misses. It like chinks off your horse's barding. Okay, over here.
So how much damage does it do? It didn't hit?
Didn't take.
Which, that one?
Yeah. It froze up. One of our
I didn't
viewers told
hear
us.
some of what was said.
Thank you for saying that. You are watching 7-Sided Dice Carpathian Adventure, and we will be right back. There. Now you're watching the 7-Sided Die Carpathian Adventure, and we rejoin the party. Borinth is down. Some arrows are flying all around, and we're back in it again, I think. It looks like things are moving for the time being. Those guys are going to roll their investigation check to see if they can, or rather, going to try and roll their perception check to see if they can spot you.
There we go.
What do they have? Okay. A 9. The one on the wounded one does not, and the other one, your hide is a what?
Actually, I didn't hide because I'm between the trees.
Oh, okay. Well, then they're just gonna shoot at you. Okay. Okay.
You get shot. Disadvantage for honesty.
Well, I'm giving you a cover bonus. So.
Because they're through the trees.
Yeah. So, and one arrow goes wide and far, and the other one, what's your AC?
16.
16, 13, it's a 22. It's still, even with cover, it's not going to matter. One arrow comes flying through and slams home into you. Through your leather, piercing you for 7 and 12 points. 12 plus 5. Yep. That guy went. Okay, and roll. Somebody, I'll roll a D12. Where is a D12 when you need a D12? An 8. A 9. 8 o'clock over here. You see. Baldur, you glance over, you see what looks like a head honcho heading your way.
Oh boy.
And I think that is everybody. Okay, that is everybody. That is the opponents. Mattias, you are back up again. You have one right in front of you.
Okay. I will. I'll make my attacks on the guy who. There's one right next to me, right?
Well, he's not right now. He's like 10, 15 feet away.
Okay, I will charge and attack him.
Okay.
So, first attack. Plus the 2 plus the 8. That's plus 10, so 21 to hit.
21, your lance slams home into him. Another one.
Okay, so then plus the 10 plus the 5, that's another 27 damage.
20. It's not another, but it's 27. Yep. Okay. Got it.
Okay, and then second attack. That's a 10 plus 8 plus 2. That's an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. You pull back your lance, thrusting it back forward again, and you pierce him again.
Okay, and damage there.
Well.
Much less. 10 plus 5 plus 2. 17 damage.
17, much less. That's 30.
Slacking there.
30. Okay. He is not looking happy though. He's wobbling on the end. He just barely manages to crawl off the edge of your lance. Anything else, Mattias?
Well, you don't have a bonus action.
Nope.
Okay, that's Mattias. Baldur, you are up.
Alright. I'm gonna lock onto these guys here. And we are gonna do... What are we gonna do? I'm gonna cast Shatter. They make con saving throws.
Con saving throws. 2 2 19s. 24 and 24.
Okay. So they save, so they're gonna take half of 13.
damage.
Half of 13. So 6.
6.
Which guys did you attack?
All 3 of them.
What about the one that's right in front of you?
I ignored him.
Oh, okay.
How much damage?
6 to all of them.
6.
Oh, there's another guy over there. There's 3 guys over there.
Okay.
And then just to soften them up a little more, I'll action surge and do it again.
It doesn't quite sound like that, but
okay, better. So same thing.
3 more saves. I'm sure that's a fail. What's the DC?
16.
16. That's a fail. That's a fail, and that's a succeed.
All right. So 14 or half.
14.
14 and 7 for the one who saved.
40.
Soften them up a little bit.
Yeah, that definitely softened them up. 13.
And that is my turn.
Okay, that ends your turn? Okay, this one over here, he's looking a lot worse now. Exponentially worse. Okay. And put one of these on the guy next to Reiner, please. And I think okay, that's Baldur. Borinth, you are up.
I mean, I'm kind of screwed, but I'll still hit the witch.
Hit the witch!
I mean, I'm guessing.
Hit the witch!
So I gotta take a lesser, so it's 19, 20, 21 to hit. That's with disadvantage.
21, you manage to somehow cleave into her legs.
Okay. I'll do damage. Oh, nice. 12, 23 points of damage.
23. All of a sudden, her legs collapse out from underneath her as your halberd cuts through, or your axe cuts through them, and she flops to the ground.
All right.
I can't really do anything else. I can't move. So I guess I'm just stuck there. Right? I already used an action, so I can't use it. Alright, yeah, I can't do anything. I'm just there.
Okay.
That's it for me, guys. I'm out of the fight.
Okay, that is
Okay.
Lauren. Simon, you are up.
Okay, I will cast Scorching Ray. I am invisible, so I attack with advantage. First ray.
Who you find?
A 22 to hit on him.
A 22, your ray slams into him.
6 points of damage. Second ray. 26 to hit. Same guy.
Okay.
And that's 11 points of damage.
Go around the other camera.
How many was the first one?
Yeah.
I think the first one was 6.
6 points of damage?
And the second was 11.
Okay.
And the third and final one. An 18.
And 18. You're,
Same guy.
Oh, they're all going on the same guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep on.
My bad. My
The
bad.
camera green
Oh,
so
yeah.
it disappears.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's not a bad
6,
idea.
11, and an 18, you said?
18 to hit.
18 hits. No, an 18 does not hit. It just barely misses through the trees.
I have Spell Sniper, so I ignore cover.
Okay, whoosh, then it hits. Thank you for
The
reminding
trees
me.
move out of the way.
Nice. 12 more points of damage.
What is a spell sniper?
So 11, 12,
It's like
and
Wanted,
6
just follows
is
the arrow around the trees.
29.
29 points of
Okay.
damage altogether.
Whoosh, yeah, he is definitely looking hurting.
And then I will use my movement, since they probably saw flaming balls come from where I was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Anything else?
That is all for me.
Simon, that is it. Aldrich, you are up.
Okay.
Again, rinse and repeat. On the damaged guy
Okay.
with the crossbow, 10.
A 10.
We don't have many spells left.
Arrow just flies by.
Well, you just jailed it. We need a jail for him. Joe needs to get a jail. Right? Remember we had the jails?
Yeah. And I'm gonna try to hide.
Okay.
Okay. 23.
23. Understood, sir. Anything else, Aldrich?
That's all
The
Aldrich can do.
opponents are up.
Crying, that's all.
What are they going to do at this point?
What did I get myself into?
They see him down, they see her down. They're going to turn and come toward Balder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't know where he is just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy will charge forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step over 5, 6. He's not going to get in range.
Yes.
That guy will shoot. That guy will shoot. That guy's going to continue to stab. Move those guys toward Aldrich 6. Okay. One of them's gonna try and spot you. See if he can, actually both of them are gonna try and spot you.
I'm crafty.
Yes, you are. They suck. What? Actually, no, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're gonna shoot. They're gonna shoot at Mattias instead. Mattias, these arrows come flying at your left
This is your other mini.
rear.
We just put that on a table when you're hiding.
Hey. Even with your wickedly strong armor, a 28, one of them hits for 8 and 5 for 13 points of damage, and the other one.
Does he get cover for being ball on the gigantic horse?
Well, I'm giving
his
everybody
trees.
pretty much
There's
partial
trees,
cover
yeah.
+2. So, with the exception, obviously, with Zyman's case, where he doesn't take a penalty.
You should cast fly on the horse.
13 and 9.
I don't have any of this.
20. Guy in his death throes, he's gonna try and jam this halberd into you. And he's gonna
Make an animal handling check.
a 17 misses. It clinks against your armor, and then another 12. It clinks. He just and he's about ready to resign himself to death. The guy over there shoots arrows at Mattias. A 17 and a 14. Completely missing. Shooting Balder in the back. Shoot him in the back, just like John Wayne would have done. Anyway, what line's that from? Reiner, what line's that from? Shoot him in natural 20. Give me a critical card, please, and a 17 plus.
Who is this again? That's a quote from Sarge in Red vs. Blue.
Oh,
17. Yes, very good. Good for you.
I think he meant Borinth. He said Balder, though.
Did I? I'm sorry.
Oh, it meant me?
No, I meant Balder.
There you go.
It's a B name. And what's your AC?
21.
21, 23, a 17 plus 9 is
I know.
6. Or so a 26. So you could shield, I think. What?
2 of them?
One of them.
Well, one's a natural, one was a 22, and one was a 26?
Yeah, but I'm giving you +2, so you're really like a 23. So I'm giving you.
Oh, I got you. So the one missed anyway.
No, it didn't miss. I said you could shield it if you wanted to try, I think. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Shield is your reaction?
Yeah.
Does it cost anything when you shield? Oh,
Well, it's spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll shield.
Okay, you drop your weapon, you cast your shield. One of them doesn't hit. The other one does maximum damage to your leg. Is
Does
arrow
it shield effect for your whole turn?
Yeah, but he rolled a natural 20.
Oh, it changes your AC.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Plus
lose.
5. Okay.
The arrow slams into your leg. Attack slams into your leg, causing maximum damage, which is
I used to be an adventurer like you.
13 points of damage, and you lose 10 feet off of your movement.
So 13?
Yep.
These cards are the worst. The worst thing ever invented.
And I now go 20.
Because it doesn't affect the
Any
enemies very
cure,
long.
any
Because
cure
we end
will
up
get rid of it.
Killing him.
Yeah. You
Why
know?
doesn't it affect the enemy?
Because they don't have to go beyond the battle.
They don't get to
with the live formed.
Sometimes they do.
Not necessarily. I mean,
You hope they don't.
Well,
You got a big scar, right?
Still.
You
Okay.
got the scar.
I want to know the story of the guy who limped home from battle.
Okay.
yeah, but
Over
His
here, this
family.
guy will go.
they're
He's
not,
gonna
they're not
come.
playing outside of our
1, 2,
world, so
3,
they're
4,
not
5, 6.
feeling the penalties of it.
And he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, boy.
So these guys will also shoot at Balder, because he's the only guy there. They can't see Simon. And a 12, a 19, that does not hit, and a 17, that does not hit. And the other one shoots away a 19 and a 12. These arrows, you see, arrows just bouncing off of Balder's armor. The other guy, this guy moves, he swings away with his halberd.
10 feet.
A
Like,
16 plus 23, but your shield is still up. Whoosh, it misses that. Okay, now the head honcho wades into battle against you. He's gonna go at what is
He already moved.
Huh?
He already moved and didn't make it.
Oh, he did? Oh, that's right. Okay. Did he? Oh, my bad.
He's waiting for me to come to him.
My bad. Okay, this guy over here. Let's see, what is he doing? Did I move these two? I didn't notice.
Yeah, they move forward.
Okay, so he's gonna shoot him then. And miss. Arrow. He's getting peppered with arrows. All these, literally like 8 arrows are just bouncing off of him. All these guys are gonna jab away, with their halberds,
I wish I was a monk right now.
trying to jab away at Boris, and they're with disadvantage against you.
Yeah, they're with disadvantage.
Okay. One of them
doing all of them.
jab with a 12. I don't think that would hit.
Nope.
And then he swings again, miserable. No fumble though, and then 2 14s, a 14 and 7 is 21s.
That hits.
Okay, so that is, he does,
Send my raven. I forgot. Gotta distract him for advantage.
6 and 10, half, 5,
I feel bad about it. It feels cheap, so I don't
and
use it,
then
but I should just do it.
15. Does 15 hit?
No.
Nope. And that's it for them. Okay, over there, they're not going to try and spot. They shot at Mattias.
Yeah.
I think that is everybody. That is the opponents. Mattias, you are up. You have one right in front of you. And then about, I'm going to guess, my eyeball, about 70 feet away, you've got archers shooting at you.
Okay, I'll take care of this one guy first so that he can't get an opportunity on me. First attack. 6 plus 8 plus 2 is 16.
16. You try to slide home your lance and it just goes underneath his arm.
Okay, second attack. Oh, much better. 13 plus 2 plus 8. 23 to hit.
23. You pull it back and then quickly jab again. You gets him right in the chest.
Okay, and for damage, I roll with modifiers. 5 plus 10 plus 10. 25 damage.
25. It thrusts into his chest and knocks over a tree as it does, killing him. If you could pop him out of there, please. Thank you. And you just slammed home and ripped him, just pierced it right through his chest. Anything else, sir?
Nope.
You have your movement. You could move
then I will,
forward toward...
Then I will start heading towards the...
Archers? Or somebody else?
He's about 50 feet from these guys. What's a horse, 40?
What's your movement with your horse?
With my horse, I believe it's double my walking speed, so... But let me look again just to make sure. I think it's 60, but...
Okay, you used your attacks, but either way, we'll come back. You figure it out.
You need some movement to charge anyway, so we won't go all the way there.
Okay, there you go. Good
We'll stay 10 feet away.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, we'll stay 10 feet away.
Dallas fixed the top of the... It's about to fall off there. Thank you. That was Mattias. Balder, you are up, followed by Born and Simon.
Let's get these guys. So, I will send my raven out to peck at his head and distract him.
Which one's head?
The big bad guy.
The big bad guy.
And I'll pick up my hammer and charge at him. Here we go. We got a 25 to hit.
A 25 on him does hit.
Thank goodness. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to take 8, 9, 10, 11 damage, and then the guy next to him will take 10.
As the green flame leaps across to the other one, and the other one takes 10, you said, correct?
Yeah, the one with the orange ring on him.
Yes. Okay. They are both still up. The one with the orange rings, he's looking okay. Not great, though.
I'll attack the big bad again. 28.
28 hits, of course.
6, 7 damage.
7 more points of damage to him. As your hammer slams into him.
Oh, and on the first attack, he took an extra, what was it?
Oh, that's right.
I didn't add my 5.
Yep.
So he took an extra 5 damage.
An extra 5, so as the flames burned away at him. Anything else, sir?
I'm good.
Awesome.
That was my attacks.
Borinth, you are up.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's good. So I'm going to raise my hammer up in the air.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna, with one hand, Canusa! And I'm gonna then blow like the horn. There it is. Blow the horn! Alright, so blast of cold fog that shoots out. I have to do the distance first. So the distance is D20 plus 10 times my level, which is 100 feet.
We need small cups of liquid nitrogen for this.
So, if I roll 1d20, so it's 103 feet. Does that make sense?
What's it say?
Or is that 100 and... I rolled a 3. Is that 100
Obviously,
yeah.
all these guys.
Okay.
So it's a question of just measure that over to that guy and to those guys, somebody for me.
I didn't understand that. D20 plus 10 times my level.
It's 105.
Yeah, 105 is somewhere pretty close.
Well, I mean, I rolled a 3, so does that make sense? Because the game isn't in within 3 feet.
Yeah. I don't know if that's supposed to be 3s or 5s.
This is 100 right here from this side.
Okay.
Right.
What's those guys' distance?
He's at 100, he's at 105.
I think.
Okay,
I think one guy, it hits, just hits this guy.
Okay.
They have to do deck save.
Deck saves. There's a lot of deck saves
so the
out
deck
here.
save is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, deck save of 14.
Yeah. Otherwise, they take half damage.
Okay.
Which is 1d12. Oh, that's good roll. 10.
Okay, first these two right next to you.
20.
You said deck save, correct?
Deck save, yeah, 14.
A 21, that's a good, and a fail. So one, I'll say the wounded guy failed. How much damage? What's the save?
20. So I guess 10 have the first save.
Okay.
Or no, I don't think you take. Hold on. The target may save one half the level, or one half damage.
Okay, so one takes 10, one takes 20,
Half
correct?
damage,
And that one, next one over there, a 16. So
Ooh,
that
nice.
one
Roll a 4.
saved. Archer. But he's pretty badly wounded. But he still goes down. It's this blast of cold air hits him and just knocks him completely out.
Anybody that fails is
seems-
also blinded for 4 rounds.
Okay.
Okay, I have an answer, by the way.
So
Wait, hang on, Manny.
this guy, we're just gonna say, okay, that's the way I'll mark him with a dice, because otherwise I will forget. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that guy over there with a halberd, he 9 and 5, 14. He just saves, or he did not. He saves rather, but he takes 10.
Cold.
Yes. It's just a matter of figuring out where it is. You're blanketing the battlefield here. It's, and I've got it by who's in front of them. So he is still up. Okay, obviously very important is this guy, and he rolls a 9 plus 6. He's a 15. What does he mean? It's a 14. So he's good, but he takes 10.
Yeah.
Could have that blinded.
Could have used that
Then you
blind.
could have had your
Yeah, okay. That guy over there, he rolls a 9 plus 5. He's a 14. He saves. He takes 10 as well next to the yellow guy next to Balder. Okay, and that one way out there, he rolls a 16. It doesn't matter. He takes 10 as well. Okay, this guy over here, a 6 plus 5, 11. He takes 20, and he is blinded. And that guy over there,
It felt like what's his name
he
in Lord of the Rings?
14
When
plus
he was
5,
blowing a horn,
19.
they're all shooting him with
Takes
arrows.
10. He takes 10.
What was his name?
Boromir.
He is not
Boromir.
blinded.
Yeah.
I was just watching that.
Yeah.
I didn't know there'd
I think that's everybody, correct?
Think so. I think
Okay.
that's everybody that got the ice wall.
Impressive.
Last ditch
I know this
efforts,
guy.
man.
That's a lot of damage.
Did we do that?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Last ditch efforts.
It's a lot of damage. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That was impressive. Simon.
That's my action, right? Would I be able to? No, I'll wait till next turn. I was gonna try to see if I could rummage through the dead wizard, the witch, like see if she has anything on her, but that would be an action searcher anyway. So
and these
I'll
guys
wait
are
till
like
next turn.
leaning right over you. One of them's blind.
Well, they're
right
10
now.
feet from me, technically.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They are 10 feet, but I mean, it's not like they're ignoring you.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But you could, sure, absolutely you could. Okay, and that was Boren. Zyman, you are up, sir.
Scorching ray one more time. I will
erupt.
Aim at the injured guy behind Boren.
I feel like some of the smaller trees fell over when you did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a snowstorm just went first.
Shot.
Yeah, I can picture like
26.
an avalanche rushing through.
26 hits him.
Nice.
9 points of damage.
9 more points of damage to him.
23.
What does blind do to them?
Should hit him, right?
23 hits.
Does it give everybody advantage on attacks?
Another 12 points of damage.
To the same guy?
To the same guy.
Maybe.
I don't know what the blind effect does.
Do we have advantage? They have disadvantage.
Whoosh! And you fry him.
They can't really see us.
And then the last one I will aim at the remaining guy behind him. And that's another 26 to hit.
26 hits him.
That's only 4 points of damage.
And he's still up.
I should have about 3 more spaces I can move. 1, 2, 3. I'm not in the exact same spot I was.
Okay,
I
that
shot
is.
those off.
Anything else, Simon?
Nope, that's it.
That is Simon now. It is the top of the round, top of round 8, I believe. Alder, if you were
All
up.
right, here we go again with the metal dice now.
Because they're better dice.
16.
That's all my spell slots
16.
above the wall.
Your arrow chinks against a tree.
Okay. One behind this tree. And we'll do the hide.
Understood.
And that's a crap roll also. 16.
A 16 for your hide?
Attack rolls against anyone blinded have advantage. Just so we know.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, he hit anyway. Yeah, I was.
Yeah. No, I'm just because we were just discussing it. I just.
Oh yeah. No, all good. Okay. Anything else, Aldrich? Okay, the opponents are up. Not a good day for them. Not a good day. Okay.
Great day for us.
Huh?
It's not going super well for us.
This guy will jab away at you. That's boring. You. What is this evil magic you are using? You fiend from somewhere beyond. You should die.
Yeah, like your leader doesn't have worse magic.
Yeah.
You knocked her out, though. A fumble card, please.
And I'm still prone today, so I'm
Yes, I know. DC Wisdom saving 10 Wisdom
guy
saving
fuses dead
throw,
bodies
or
into
he
golems. I'd say
frightens
that's pretty
himself. He's scared. Sorry, for some reason,
well.
when you did that, he's frightened. The effect that the attacker fails his saving throw, the creature is frightened by the intended target. He has.
I'm gonna growl at him like a grizzly. It's gonna like.
Okay, he's scared of you. What is he gonna do? He is going to move away from you. Heck with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's all he'll do. This guy will go ahead and shoot you. Oh, he's blinded. Never mind. He's like. Okay,
Nice.
this guy on Baldur, he slams away at Baldur. His 2 attacks at you completely missing. I'll wait. This guy, he's not going to try and shoot into his own friend's combat. He's gonna go looking for you. He's trying to spot you. He spots you and he calls you out, but that's his action. He uses his action to identify your location.
Me, where I am?
Yes.
Okay.
He just calls out where you are. To anybody else, and
Scans the trees. Wizard!
Wizard! Okay, so that guy over there is going to move him. Move him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right over here. Please. And he's going to shoot away into that general area at disadvantage, trying to hit Zyman. And a 10 plus. A 10. Oh, yeah. A 19. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit. That was the disadvantage. And another shot. He shoots away again. And a 2 and a 3. The best that would be a 12. That wouldn't hit, would it?
That will hit.
A 12. Okay, yeah. So 2 hits.
I'll shield it.
You'll shield
for the second one and hope I don't go down on the one hit.
The shield goes up and takes down the second one. The first one, he does 11 points of damage to you.
1 point?
Oh! Make a concentration check, please. That's him. Okay, that one. Move him 6 as far away from the tank as he possibly can go, and he's going to shoot at the tank anyway.
Gotcha.
He's like, I don't want to die today. He's going to shoot at you, Mattias. The 2 arrows come flying at you. Natural 20. Critical card, please. And a 6.
Oh boy.
6 plus.
It's making it easier for
Mattias
to charge.
6 plus AD plus bazillion. Okay. This one arrow comes slamming into your arm, Mattias. Make a DC 10 strength check. It's going to be very hard for you to fail.
Yeah. Technically couldn't be this one.
Huh?
Oh, no. I'm just looking at it. Never mind.
Well, I rolled a natural 18.
Natural 18. Okay, so you don't. Your lance starts to fall out of your arm, but you reach up and grab hold of it, and you take 13 points of piercing damage. I'm going to drop that back there, please. 13 points of piercing damage.
13 points.
Those guys over there, move them 6 toward you, Alderic. This is constant pursuit over there. Okay, and you are hidden with a 16, right?
16.
He's gonna try and spot you. You know what? They're not even gonna try. They're just gonna randomly shoot at that box. Any chance? Okay, some arrows come flying into that box at you. A bad, and a 15. Does that hit? And a 16.
16 will hit.
16. You take 8 points of piercing damage as this arrow slams into you. And I think that is all of the opponents. Mattias, you're up. You have an archer about, I'm guessing, 65-ish feet away from you. And you see a big battle going on with Balder holding off a small horde of individuals. Is this round 1 or 2? I'm not even sure it's going to matter for this.
This is the from when I go,
okay,
right?
Okay, yeah.
So I haven't gone yet.
Just keep me reminded. Okay. I don't think it's going to matter for him, but.
Okay, so the archers are in front of me.
There is one archer about 60. I'm guessing, eyeballing 65-ish feet away from you.
And Balder is surrounded.
Did you move me at all from last? Did you move me at all last time?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can charge him.
You can charge him.
I only have 60 movement on a warhorse.
But doesn't the lance have 10 feet?
Yeah, I think you've got range with the lance. You got another 10. I think you got at least 10.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. The charge.
Which guy?
Oh, also, the
definitely
comfort charge.
Oh, that's way less than
I
60.
forgot to.
I'm just guessing. You can count it
Yeah,
out.
no, he was good.
A warhorse's trampling charge. I don't know if this applies when I'm riding it. According to the warhorse's stat block, it has trampling charge, meaning that if it moves at least 20 feet toward a creature. Oh no, wait, that's if it uses a hooves attack. Never mind. So, never mind. Okay, so charge, lance.
Okay. Lance away.
Plus 10 plus 5.
You broke up.
21 did it.
21, you slam your lance into it, and it felt like it was about to go and not hit him, but it just pierced through his armor. You hit.
Okay. D12 plus 7, 10. No, D12 plus 5 plus 10 damage.
You're breaking up. Say again?
20 damage.
20 points of damage. Which one was that? Okay, got it. He is definitely hurting. If somebody could plop that on top of him, please. He's like, blood is pouring out of the wound as you pull your lance away.
Anything to me, or he missed?
I don't think that's blocked.
Okay, and my second attack, I got a natural 19, so plus the 2 plus the 8, that's a 29.
You pull it out. He starts to flop off of it, and you shove your lance right back into him again. I'm pretty sure this is going there.
Okay, with roll, 5 plus 10, 26 damage.
And his body collapses. Dead. Okay.
Cut him down, guys.
Anything else?
He's just mowed them all down.
Yeah.
Coming through the trees.
Where's the nearest to me?
Nearest is next to Balder.
And with all the fog around, they think he's like
No, there's a guy
clockwork.
behind the tree right near you.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
Yeah,
over there.
so he's 9 o'clock. About
Yeah, there's one at your
About
9 o'clock.
15
About
And how
15.
far away are those?
He's 15, it looks like, from my angle, 15 feet away.
Yeah, you should have it.
And like 45 to Boulder.
Okay, I'm assuming you're done, or
I think he's frozen.
you're frozen. Which are you turning? You don't want to use all your movement. I don't know what he said.
I don't know either.
So I don't think it's going to affect the battle. We'll come back. If there's something else you're doing, just let us know. All good?
His horse doesn't move. Like,
I'm sorry, what? I broke up.
Yeah, you're breaking up too. Is there anything else you're doing?
yeah, take it off.
Time to go.
Yeah. I'm going to assume we'll let him move after the fact if he's moving some, but I don't think he's got another attack anyway.
No.
So it's not going to affect anything at the moment. Balder, you're up.
Let's attack the guy with the sword. 23 to hit.
23 hits. Your hammer cleaves into him.
And we've got 14 damage to him. And then 16 damage to the guy next to him. And we got a 25 to hit, a second attack, which is doing 10 damage to the guy with the sword.
Ooh.
So just racking him with that hammer.
You are pounding him away. As you continue to slam away at them. Anything else?
That is it.
That is it. That is Balder. Borinth, you are up.
I'm gonna grab the wizard witch.
The
Whenever
witch.
I'm gonna pull her over towards me and just start rummaging through, see if got anything.
Roll an
on her.
investigation check.
14.
A 14. You don't find anything at this time.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, that is Borinth. Zyman, you are up.
Okay. I will cast Firebolt at the guy with the sword. A 25 to hit.
25, your firebolt conveniently screams around Balder and slams him.
Whopping 3 points of damage.
3 points. He's definitely feeling it all, though.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Hide under the horse.
Are you visible or not visible?
No, I made my save. I'm
Okay.
still invisible.
You're still invisible. Understood. Anything else?
No, that's all.
That is Diamond. Aldrich, you are up.
Peeking out from behind the tree. Finally, these guys are out in the open now.
Yeah,
so-
well, it's not really, it's all trees, but I don't have enough trees.
There we go. 19 plus 8 is 27.
27 hits.
Okay, so we'll do the sneak.
Your arrow slams into him.
6 plus the 8. Nice. 6 plus 5 is 11. 16, 17, 22.
22.
They didn't spot you last time?
No, they didn't even look last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Or was it
22.
a shot at Maddie's?
Yeah, I just figured it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
22
Still
points
need
of
to-
damage.
still need to
He
pick
just
the first level
ripped the
spell.
arrow rips right into his chest and part sticks out the back of him. You put that there where he's standing and you take him down.
And for the hide again in the same spot,
I had
that will
absorb
be
elements,
23.
but it's not
23. Okay. Anything else, sir?
That is it.
The opponents. Let me see. He's just gonna take a random shot. He's just gonna randomly try and. Nope. His arrows. He shoots off in that direction over there, completely missing you. So that was round 2 for him, correct? He's still spinning around. This guy will charge forward and slam into Balder. The halberds chink against your armor from that guy who just ran up. This guy over here, he's miserable. And then the leader swings away at you. A 27 and a 22. 27 and a 22.
They hit.
Okay. Okay, both of them hit.
I'll definitely have this sword burst.
He does 19 points of damage to you. This guy will back up a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's gonna shoot at Mattias. He's scared. He's seeing what
They're all running scared.
He's seeing in these. What is his? He's plus what?
So it's 2d6.
Okay, a 24. You got one arrow hits you. The other one goes flying past you, Mattias, and you take, wow, max damage. You take 13 points of piercing damage as one of the arrows slams into you. That's those 3 guys, that guy. Nothing they can do there. He's still spinning around. That guy over there, his arrows flew off into the distance. And this guy right here, I don't think he's gone, right? He'll step up. And he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's gonna shoot you, Boris, because he's a jerk.
So if I have more than
Shoot
2
them when they're
people,
down.
That would be a good idea. Just to take them all.
I'm sure
If I have 2, 3
a 19 hits and a well, it's with 19. That's with disadvantage, and then
with
the other one
they'll have
a.
disadvantage if I've already hit him with a melee.
Doesn't matter. 6, 9 and 7 is a 6, and 7 is a 13. That won't hit. So you take one hit, one arrow. He's shooting away at you. He doesn't like you. You take well, at least keeps your rage up. Think of it that way.
Rage doesn't matter right now. I can't do anything.
You take. Oh, okay, good enough. Okay, you take 4 and 5. You take 9. You take 4 points of piercing after your rage.
I'm on the ground and I'm angry.
Angry about being on the ground.
Okay, and that is the opponents. Mattias, you are up.
Bad.
You could have. I don't know if you had any movement left after the last time. Did you have any movement left? Your signal looks like it's slightly better. Or not.
One moment, I'm getting a phone call.
No healer.
Okay, we'll come back to you. I'm not going to skip you, but we'll come back to you. Baldur, you are up.
Do my eyeballs count as 3rd level cure wounds? I can see what I can do.
Only if they came from 3rd level.
I'm up. Let's do it.
Yes, you are. We'll come back to Mattias.
Okay. We're going to go for this big guy again.
Okay.
I keep pounding away at him. Ooh, 29 to hit.
29 definitely hits.
3. Gimme. And we've got 13 damage to that guy.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, Mattias.
13 damage to the guy with the sword, 13 damage to the guy with the orange ring. And then we will go again. And we've got a 26 to hit, which does a whopping 6 damage to this guy with the sword again.
You're just pounding away at him. You just can't get him.
He's getting deeper in the ground.
It's like a peg. Mattias, do we have you? Are you in the game? You're off your call?
Yes.
Okay. You have... Did you have any movement left on your horse after your last movement?
No.
Okay, so you've got Baldur is engaged. I'm guessing about how far is that from? How far is Mattias from those guys?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Baldur's about 40 feet. There's a leader engaging Baldur about 40 feet away. You could attack him, or there are some others.
Right to his left.
Right to. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Archer.
There's one immediate. I don't even know if he went last round.
About 15 feet away.
There's one 15 feet away from you, immediately to your 9 o'clock.
You're gonna keep backing up and just bump into him.
I know, really.
Oh, hey.
Okay, I'll head for him.
Okay, you turn.
I think that's the archer, right?
Yes, it is an archer.
Yes, he's the guy who's been peppering me.
One of them, but yes.
One of the many.
Yes. Okay,
Every
you
one
turn.
that dies is one more that can't cause damage to the paint job.
There you go. You turn and lower your lance and charge at him.
Okay. With the thundering of hoops, I roll a natural 20.
Ooh! Somebody pull a critical card for him.
Double damage!
Double damage, sir.
Okay.
Oh, why the
Double damage.
You may have to make a
after
15
everything's added up?
con.
After you roll.
15 con save and 11 plus 2, a 13. No.
Okay, so I rolled a 9.
So whatever damage you were going to do, just double it.
Oh, so add everything together and then double it.
Yeah.
And then it'll take an extra d6 if it fails that save.
He failed.
And then every time after until they make
9
it.
plus 10.
But he might die.
Just put that card. No, I don't think
5.
I'll keep it right here.
24 times 2, 48 damage.
48? Did you say?
Yeah. So double. He would,
Oh,
he would have
48.
done 24. So
Crumb. Did you? Now you roll and add one more d6.
Oh, add a d6.
Yep.
Add another 5, so 53.
Okay. Well, I would stand corrected. He goes down. Wow! You just pierced him in one fell swoop. Holy crumb! You have a little bit of movement left. You could probably start moving toward Baldur and them over here if you wanted, or there's another archer a little bit farther away.
either way, that's as far as he can go.
Yeah, okay, that's probably
right
good.
there.
That's good right there. Okay, sound good?
Good.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Baldur, you are up, followed by Borinth.
No, Baldur already went.
I'm
Borinth
sorry.
is up.
I'm sorry. I'm confused. Oh, that's right, because we Maddie, that's right. Understood. Borinth, you are up.
I'll just search the I'm gonna maybe I guess try to hide behind her. The guy shooting me the arrow and try to search her for stuff.
Okay.
Use her
roll
body as cover.
investigation check again.
try.
She's like a quarter your size. She doesn't even cover
An
your
8,
chest.
you don't find anything. You don't even know where to rummage. You feel uncomfortable at one point rummaging. Okay.
I'll disengage and run to you so you can hit them from where you are.
Okay. That's Lord Simon, you are up.
Let's see.
Are you allowed to attack
I guess
from where
the
you are?
Yeah, I just can't
archer
move
closest to
ever again.
I have a wheelbarrow.
Corinth, I will shoot with a firebolt.
Do your eyes? Does your
26 to hit.
20.
What kind of a
26.
healing spell?
This one right here?
Yeah, the injured one.
Okay.
I asked him, I don't
26 hits.
So it's cure wounds. Then
7 points of damage.
7 more points of damage to him.
You can always try it.
10, 15,
Maybe it'll just cost more eyeballs.
30.
Maybe.
There's plenty
He's
around.
definitely looking wounded.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I took movement further into the trees,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
Simon, that is Simon. Aldrich, you are up.
Okay.
Because also
Popping out.
lay on hands
Got this guy.
cures poison and disease. So is that equal to cure wounds?
Your arrow goes
No,
flying
not
off and
at
chinks
that
against a
level of
tree.
Right.
But the hide is a natural 20.
Natural
Plus
20.
11 is 31.
31. Whoosh, you are like
A lot of
You're like
hiding.
a squirrel.
A lot of killing.
I'm a tree. You're so well hidden. A squirrel comes up and crawls slowly across your face,
Probably can't hit that
and
either.
it doesn't even know that you're there. It actually
itself.
It starts making a nest in your hair. Okay, that's Aldrich. The opponents are up. It is not looking good for them. They're gonna go ahead and those two with the halberds are gonna swing away at you. A 22 and a 17. The 17 misses. One of them is a 22.
I'll do shield.
Okay, and it goes down. The other guy swings.
The other guy's
he does
there too.
Huh?
No, I'm saying because the other guy's there, I'll cast shield.
Yeah, well, it can't hurt. A 20, and of course that's wouldn't get through, and a 22, which the shield also took care of.
All
Now
right.
the leader will swing away. Natural 20, critical card, please, and a
There goes your eye. No.
19. 19 doesn't do anything. Double damage to your leg. His scimitar cuts into you and target loses 20 feet off your movement. Did you already
Can't move
lose some
anymore.
movement?
You already
Huh?
lost 10.
You already lost 10. So you lost it. So you lose
lost
another
20.
10.
You can't
You're
move.
down to
I got 10
You're
feet. I'm not moving
stationary.
anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Bring it on.
stationary.
How is it? How is
They're
it?
coming to me.
How does it get clear though?
How much damage? Is
Double.
it effect damage? Oh, double damage. Okay.
Do you roll at all?
No, I just lose 20 feet off my movement.
How do you fix it?
If it drops below 0, I am immobile. The target does not have legs. Then it takes double damage with no other effect. So any cure wounds or similar spell, potion of healing.
You don't have.
Well, I have a potion of healing.
22
What-
points of
any
damage.
potion of healing?
Any.
Oh,
It's not as bad as your legs.
yeah, mine's greater.
So I have no movement.
Okay.
I'm 0.
Okay, 22 points of damage he does to you. This guy will shoot at Mattias. Mattias, arrows come flying at you. A 19 chinks off your armor, and a 26 pierces, finds a soft spot in your armor, and slams into you and does 10 points of piercing damage to
30
you.
feet of movement with both of them.
This guy will again
10 more piercing.
shoot at. He doesn't see anyone else there. He's
Matt
gonna
just got
shoot
10
at
more piercing.
Borin.
Good.
Disadvantage. Both I'm sure an 11 misses, and a 16. Does a 16 hit?
16 hit,
16.
that's
That
my
was
AC.
the disadvantage. Okay, 16. You get another arrow in you for another 10 points of damage.
That's halved, or is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Halved is 5. Good point. That guy's blind. That guy over there, he's just gonna randomly try and find you. Oh, he sends some arrows into that box where you are, Aldrich.
So
Natural
much for
20,
getting over
sir.
you.
Bullet, give me a critical card and
Wow,
a
Tom's on
13.
fire tonight.
13 doesn't hit you, right?
Does not hit you.
Internal injury.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's
Uh-oh.
so much for making it to
You
you.
take an additional 1d8 until you're healed.
Until you're keep that out.
Well,
you
as
wouldn't
it
want to
keep it up,
reference
yeah.
that.
Is it this round too,
Oh,
or
okay, at
no?
least it's not double damage.
Probably. I
Eight.
think it's this round. Never.
6, 6, and so you take
Okay,
you
I
take
got potions.
11.
Third
You,
one.
you take 11 points of piercing damage.
What's half of that? 6?
Maximum damage allowed.
Oh, is it maximum? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's maximum damage.
8 and 5 is 13. 13 and
Internal
5
injuries.
is 18. So the total is 18
Target
damage.
takes an additional
Six
1d8
anyway.
hit points of damage
That was
per
with the
round
additional 1d8.
until healed.
Okay. And I think
It's 6 anyway, right?
Potion of greater healing.
that is it for the opponents. Okay, Mattias, you are up. You've got a leader in front of you, and you've got somebody off in the distance who's kind
No,
of
I gave you a
shooting
grade
arrows
last time.
at
The
you.
time before that. That's all I had.
I don't have anything.
I hate when that happens. A lot of technology
Mattias
issues of late.
Okay.
Guys, I apologize for that.
Okay, so
You've got one.
what is the nearest guy? Is it another archer?
It's the good guy on me.
It's
Take
the
him
good
out.
guy on
Bad guy.
the leader. The leader
Greater.
of the
Greater.
pack.
I need a grader. Oh, he's got it.
And a superior. There's 2 graders and a superior.
Mattias can fix you.
Yes, indeed.
As long as he doesn't die.
If he doesn't die. Good point.
As long as he comes to me, because I
To
can't go
kill
to
steal
him.
or not to kill steal?
Let him know.
That's the question.
To kill steel or not to kill steel. I love this.
You know what? I
Kill
can't
steal.
move. You go for it.
Yeah, we're fighting together here.
Okay.
You don't have
archer
to.
guy.
You don't have to.
I still get the XP.
You don't have to.
I will simply wait around and see
Why?
what happens.
I'm just keep the good guy standing a little while longer. That's all. I'm joking. Go
Take
for
him
it.
out.
Which guy's he attacking?
The
Oh God!
the leader.
What'd you do?
I think that your fears were just realized.
What'd you do?
Roll a crit.
Natural 20.
Crit.
We can't read your mind, Mattias.
And we have a bad connection.
He's frozen. Oh no. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, we don't know.
Assuming
What
it's a
happened.
20.
I believe you. I trust
Come
you.
back next week. We'll find out what
I
happened.
trust you, man. Just natural 20 plus a bazillion.
All right, you get maximum
Okay.
damage to the arm.
He screams in pain.
And if it doesn't kill him, a DC 10 strength or he drops his sword.
Okay, DC 10 strength. I think he'll make
Damage.
that, but you never
How
know.
much, Mattias?
Yeah, dirty 20. He makes it.
27.
27.
27 points of damage. Okay. Oh, is that? He's still up.
Attack him again.
Nutcracker.
Hit him again! Hit him again!
Smack him again. Okay, this one
Yep,
seems
still up.
less likely to hit. Let's see, plus 2, plus... that's a 15.
15. You reach up with your lance, and it just after you were such a successful hit, you try to ram home again, and it just
I have to
and
kill
it
him.
misses him. You're leaving the kill to Volner.
Just jelly.
You fool. No, I'm only kidding. Okay. Anything else, Mattias? I assume you're gonna.
That'll be it.
I assume you're gonna stay there, correct?
Yes.
No opportunity.
Okay.
Boulder, within 5 feet of me.
Is Boulder within 5 feet? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Kinda.
Sure.
And
I'll give it to you. What?
then, then the bad guy, has disadvantage on attacks against him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Woohoo. Awesome.
Protection fighting style.
And if he attacks Mattias instead, I get to hit him.
There you go. He's in a bad spot.
Let's see what happens. The fire around my hammer is brighter than it's ever been. And we've got a 27 to hit.
A 27. The green flame leaps off of him, jumping over
16 plus 5, 21 damage.
21 damage. Ah!
Nice. And the
He
tree
goes
falls
down
over.
and
He falls
knocks
into the tree.
over with him.
Falls
And that
down.
other one, how much damage to the other guy?
9 damage to the other guy.
9 damage. He goes down as
Nice.
well.
Whoa. Double kill.
That should have been red.
Double kill.
You're stuck in here with me.
Double kill.
Wedged on like that. There we are. Double kill. Well, we'll leave him there.
And then after that massive attack, I'll collapse down to my knees, pull out a health potion, and wait till next round to drink it.
Okay, you're drinking it. You're waiting till next round to drink your health potion. That is Balder. Borinth, you are up.
I'm just gonna try to. I'm not gonna keep
blow the
searching
horn
this
again.
lady. I'll just take a dodge action.
Did I check this spot yet?
Not that it matters if I take a dodge action because they already have disadvantage on me. But
Okay, anything else?
no,
Okay, that's Borinth. Simon, you are up.
I will turn around and fire a firebolt at that archer that is looking for Aldrich over there. That'll be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage to him. Put this on him, would you please? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, anything else?
That is it.
That is Diamond. Aldrich, you are up.
With my internal injuries, I peek out again. 9 plus 17.
17. You just missed.
Going back to hide.
Okay.
Do you want me to take the D8 damage now for the internal injury
I'll
per
give it on
round?
the enemy's turn.
Okay, and that
What is the card setting?
it just is per round.
We'll just do it on the enemy's.
It's only a 12 to hide.
A 12, understood. Okay.
the trail of blood.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
The battle music is too loud.
See any of you?
You can't see any of us.
Uh-oh.
Tap that little.
I'm looking at myself right now.
See the little circle in the upper right-hand corner? Could you tap that for me, please?
That's not what you expected?
It should show us, right?
Yeah. Okay, just give me a moment, Reiner, okay? I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
That was...
No problem.
Did I hit the wrong circle?
No, that was our circle.
Can you refresh the connection, or?
You are watching the Carpathian Adventure on Seven Sided Die, and we will be right back. Battle. Welcome back. We're watching the Carpathian adventure on Seven-Sided Die, and we rejoin the party in the midst of a battle with Ottoman raiders, and Aldrich just went. The opponents are up. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You are correct.
Okay, the one guy there. What is he gonna do? He sees his leader go down. He's gonna roll a morale check here, and he decides he doesn't need to disengage at this point, but he's just gonna go turn tail and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This guy will turn and start running that way as well. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 6 more in that direction. Okay. This guy, he's still blind. This guy sees what's going on. He's going to take off and start running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's just going to run into a tree.
10, 11, 12. Does that guy know what's going on? No, he does not. He's just going to randomly shoot over in that general direction. I know you've got a pretty good hide, or a pretty low hide. And the arrows completely fly off in some random direction. And I think he can't do anything this turn. Oh, this guy, he ran. He just randomly shot. This guy can't do anything. That is it for the opponents. Mattias, you are up. You've got one guy, he's kind of blind. He's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45-ish feet away from you. And you've got another guy. The next closest one is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 feet away from you.
Okay. I'll go full gallop at him.
Which one? The 45 or 65?
The farther one, since 60.
Okay.
Since that's going to be harder for my comrades to get him.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
I got news for you. Your comrades can't get to anyone.
You're right up. You're right up of
move.
Do you want me to roll this thing down, or do you want to roll it?
I got it. You're good. 7.
Okay.
You're good.
You should roll.
18 to hit. So
Tom's on fire tonight.
plus 5, plus 3, plus 2. That's a 28.
28.
Still up?
Oh, yeah, I'm
Here,
good.
you're okay.
You got advantage. You've got him in the back too. You just slammed home into him. Doesn't really matter. Maybe you'll get a natural 20.
Trample him.
So just for damage, plus 10, plus 5, 27.
27. He's still up. He feels this lance slam into his back.
Okay, and my second attack?
You withdraw your lance and thrust it home again.
$22.
To hit, 22 hits. You just jabbed him twice right in the back.
Damage. 2 plus 10. 17 damage.
He's dead. He falls dead. The guy is running away, and you slaughter him. Okay, that should be it for Mattias.
You can follow the path of death.
Yeah.
Mattias, that should be it. Okay, Baldur, you are up.
I will drink my potion of healing.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
So which one does that get rid of? Does that get rid of both?
Oh.
One of them?
He only has regular healing. He needs.
Yeah, his one's not as severe as yours.
You need
7,
Maybe it's
8,
2 of
9. Heal 9
What do you mean,
points.
I don't know if
He's got 2 critical hit cards there, each both of them for leg damage.
Yeah, so we're good.
You're good? Okay. Okay. That's Borinth.
And then I'll do full movement to Borinth.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're right about there. Okay, that's Baldur. Anything else, Baldur?
No, because I need an action to do my eyeball thing. I want to try and heal his leg.
Borinth, you're just floundering there? Yeah. You're floundering there. Simon, you are up.
I will whiz a
We call it
firebolt
an
at
airstrike, Lieutenant.
that
like
guy
Lieutenant
running
Dan.
away.
So is he back? Does he have his eyeballs visual again now?
Yeah, his next round he'll be.
I'm calling in an airstrike.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Give me a card! Give me a card!
No. Who are you attacking?
The guy
okay,
in
the guy's
red
running
running
away.
away. Maximum damage.
I put it on top.
To his leg.
To his leg.
Target loses 10 feet off his movement.
Ooh.
So he's not running away no more.
Wait, maximum damage?
Yes.
Yeah, maximum damage.
So 20 points of damage.
20 points, and he was badly wounded already, and he goes down.
There's no running away here.
There's one left. Well, they're going to die anyway. You might as well let them run. And they go back to Ghazi empty-handed. Lambs to the slaughter.
Everybody's really running away from this guy who's still right here.
He has no clue. He's
I
alone.
random check to see if he would know. I mean, you're pretty far away from each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't know that they abandoned.
Well, there is a guy
Unless they're
right-
screaming, retreat!
You know there's a guy right there.
Yeah, he just lost his blindness.
Oh, no, he's got one more round. It's 4 rounds.
He just finished this round. It was
Oh, I
this
thought
is
that
the
was
last
3.
round.
Oh,
So
then-
the next round he's
Oh, the next round. Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna be seeing. He's
That
gonna be like, wait,
was
what the
Boulder, right?
No, that was me.
Simon. Okay,
Top of the
Aldrich, you're up.
Popping out again.
That guy's gonna open his eyes and be like, wait, where did everybody go? Where's everybody?
14 on... No, 14.
Oh, he laughed at me. No.
No, you fool.
6. And we're going for the hide. 22.
22. Anything else? Aldrich, the opponents. Let me see if he knows what's going on yet. Yes, he does. Move him 60 feet in that direction.
Where are these guys going? They're just like transported from like the desert.
Roll my
I don't
damage
think they
again.
can transport
sorry?
out. I mean,
My damage.
Oh, your damage. 5.
who's gonna transport them out? We killed the mage.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy, he's feeling kind of cornered. Let me see. Clock, where's the clock? He's gonna run in that direction. Just move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's running. And that is the opponents. Mattias, you are up. You have one who's probably 6. Oh, wait, he continues another 12, so he's at 18 that way. So. 18 hex. You've got one. You see him running off into the distance. He's
90 feet away.
90 feet away. Thank you. 90 feet away, and he's continuing to run. You gonna try and chase him down?
Sure.
Okay, you close 60 feet.
Don't go too far, please.
He has all the healing.
I need your
I'm
healing
sorry?
potions.
Okay, so he's at 60
What?
feet away. Or no, 30 feet away, right? Okay.
Yeah, because on my warhorse I moved 60 feet.
Understood. Understood. So that'd be actually 6 hexes away. Okay. Yeah, okay, understood. He's 6 hexes. You guys are about 6 hexes apart from each other right now. And that would be it for Mattias. Boulder, you are up.
All right, I will finish my movement to Borinth.
You get to him.
I will pull out my sack of bloody eyeballs. I'll prepare a couple of them and say, Auden werden die Heilen, and shoot this bright ray at his foot, hoping this magic is strong enough to heal him.
Roll percentile die. I don't think we've ever said. I'll give it a chance.
19?
Nah, it's just you heal him, but it doesn't feel like it's super powerful.
Gotcha. So you heal for 11 points.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
That is it.
Simon,
It
you are up.
consumes one eyeball. Nice.
Can I rummage through that wizard again? I mean, while I'm there?
Sure, of course you can.
I mean, I probably. Well, that's a 1. Getting worse and
You
worse.
feel very uncomfortable.
You've had so much time to search your...
Leave me here, Forrest. Leave me here.
I will take a shot at that archer that is running away.
Okay.
The one that had been blind.
And I will miss.
That is Simon. Aldrich, you are up.
I'm going to head over to the boss here. I'd like to rummage around a little bit.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
15.
15. Pick one out of one of these bags. Okay, and that should be it. The opponents, they continue to move him another.
Yeah, I think they're gone. I don't think anybody's anywhere near them.
Georgia.
Are you going to pursue them?
No.
Okay, so they run off the board.
They're dead when they get back anyway.
Okay.
Gazio like choke him out from from Constantinople.
Exactly.
This is the last time you will disappoint me.
Mattias, I'm going to fast forward. Mattias, you continue to chase down this guy, and he's looking back. And you slam home, and your lance pierces him right through his mouth and rips out the back of his skull and just
How long do they
pops
run?
his head off.
A while.
How long do they run? They both have 60 feet of movement.
I can move more with the horse. You can move 90 with the horse.
Oh, I thought it was 60.
Yeah, catches him.
He's slowly getting down.
Huzzah! I collapse against the tree and drink one of my... Let my invisibility fade and drink one of my measly healing potions.
I will begin to search some bodies and collect some eyeballs.
Okay, roll percentile die.
4 points.
33.
33, there are what? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, that's a lot of bodies. How do you cure that?
11.
That's what I want. I need a greater. Or do I
that's
still
right, you need
do I still
greater.
count damage?
You find
after-
8 eyeballs, sir. that are
out of
usable.
combat? Do I still count damage on this guy?
Until what does it say? I don't-
It says any cure wounds or similar spell of 3rd level or higher.
Okay, well.
But how many times? So it's out of combat. How does he know how many times to roll?
I'll just, who's going toward him, or what are you doing?
I was searching the body over there.
Oh, okay. You did already.
I
You
did
pulled
that,
something
yeah.
out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else is doing anything?
I would like to head to the magic user and investigate her body thoroughly.
No, it's mine. It's mine.
He's like crawling on top of her. No.
I've been searching her for.
Okay. Roll an investigation check, sir.
I punch him.
She's
When they point
She's got some kind of spell on her armor. You can't find anything on her.
As soon as he finds something, I punch her.
Roll it again. Ridiculous.
Hey.
25.
I punch him.
25. Pull,
Take whatever
pull
he
one out of
pulls.
one of these 2 bags.
You cast Fist.
I don't see a spell book or anything on her person.
Don't get the idea that she was a wizard.
She didn't have a pointy hand.
Mattias, do you have any health potions?
point.
I need a strong health potion.
Warlock. Damn it.
Strong one.
A really stronger.
I have a couple. I can donate one to the cause.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of your graders.
What is it you need?
I need a greater
Okay.
also.
We both need graders.
Well, there are. Mattias, you have 2 graders. It's up to you, dude.
Why do you need 2?
Yeah, so I can't walk until I have a greater healing potion again. And
How many hit points you had, Albert?
I have
Aldrich
9.
is gonna bleed to death
9.
until he has a greater or a higher.
We're not in good shape.
Who's near Aldrich? Okay,
Okay.
Baldur,
I'll
you
dedicate
see
both
Aldrich
my
drop.
potions to the cause.
Thank you, Mattias. There you go.
Somebody
least I can
runs
walk
over
again.
to him and dumps it down his throat, or no?
Well, of course.
4d4 plus 4.
I'm sure I was probably over there at some point.
Mattias eventually rides
Yeah.
back to provide you with potions.
I mean, I don't need anybody to, pour it down my throat. I mean, I can
No,
move. I'm
I
capable.
would
appreciate
think
if
the
someone did
Aldrich
pour it down there.
Aldrich is out.
He lost too much blood.
After I investigate
I'm going to
her-
say within the 3 death saves, somebody should be able to get to you. So that would be a 3, even if you failed 2 of them. You know what I mean?
Do we find anything useful on the soldiers?
Thank you, Thaddeus.
No,
My
it's
leg.
mostly just regular equipment.
My leg feels much better.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
can stand
Gold.
now.
Sure.
I can't see,
Triple leg
but I can stand.
Burn that card.
And I'd like
You
to-
find a total of 186 gold,
Woo! A lot compared to what we have.
267 silver, and another 194 copper. On her, she's got this really cool little statuette. It looks like a kind of like a holy symbol. She's got a ring on, but you think it's just more ornamental, but appears to be quite valuable. And she's wearing what appears to be a very ornate robe of some sort, probably for her deity or what have you.
Can I take the rope?
It's up, you guys find it out.
I kick her in the face.
Any objections?
Well, let's find out if it's
I don't have
magical
any use
first.
for
I
a
don't care if it's
robe.
magical, I just want the rope.
Well, if it's magical, I might want the rope.
Right.
Trade it.
I'll do a ritual for detect magic.
You don't think it's magical. Or you detect magic and it does not glow magical.
And none of the items.
He's like going like this on it, and he goes, "Yeah, you can have it."
I'll take a look over
I
the martial
would
leader.
offer prayer that
Do I recognize the
guided souls of these men.
Do I recognize the deity of the statue?
Roll on a religion
14
check.
for investigation on him.
Sure. Pull one out of one of these. Your choice, but.
Religion check. Yeah, no wonder I never rolled it before.
These
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, you don't
I
recognize.
have a lot of minuses. I have a lot of minuses in that end of the
The sun
scale.
starts to peak above the horizon through the clouds, through the trees, and you guys are there. What are you doing?
Understood that.
So much for a rest.
I never understood. Why does religion go to intelligence when
Wisdom.
paladins use
Yeah, it's all
charisma?
Because some things are smarts and some.
It's
It's not always.
It's weird. It's
one
kind
for
of
one.
weird.
Yeah, there's a couple that are
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. I suggest we get on our horses and we leave this
Yeah.
place. We should not linger any longer. Than,
Yeah, let's hit the road. Let's get out of here. We don't know how they found us here, but
I think I have an idea how they found us here.
Who's that vampire from the tavern?
It is the necklace that he carries with him.
you think they're tracking
It is
us
a
with
beacon.
Well, I mean,
Did he say that it was a beacon?
well, here's the thing.
He told us exactly all about it.
Well, so it's only useful to Ghazi, and it's not easily replaced. We can't do anything with it. We should just destroy it at this point.
I mean, I
there's
agree.
no reason to carry it anymore.
Correct.
I agree, but how do we destroy it?
I don't know. I'm sure we can't just crush it. So we're gonna have to figure out how to destroy it. But
Put it
there's
down,
no
I'll hit it with
reason.
my axe.
Yeah. We could go through that whole comical thing of trying and failing. Yeah. But we have to get rid of it.
What if that breaks it?
We'll have to-
Right?
Yeah. Go ahead. Give it a shot. I'll hand you the necklace.
It worked. I'll put it down on a rock. I'm gonna hit it with my hammer. Do I add attack bonuses to
It
it?
doesn't matter. You eventually, you just
27.
keep pounding and pounding, and you're hitting it, and you're hitting it, and you're hitting it, and it just doesn't. It's just
Baldur and
doesn't
Boris
work.
are taking turns.
Think about
I take
it.
him down the railroad.
Think about it. His necklace took 450 points of damage before it broke.
Yeah.
Can we just discard it?
No.
No.
That would be even worse.
We
Yeah.
cannot risk Ghazi getting it back. He knows right where it is. This has to be destroyed.
Okay, we gotta figure out how to
I don't
destroy
trust leaving this anywhere.
it. Yeah, that would have been a good question to ask the vampire guy. How do we destroy
Would they
it?
know? Maybe. I don't think they'd ever want to destroy one.
How do we know that he does not just wish to replace Ghazi and is not just using us to help him meet his ends?
I think Ghazi is way more powerful and way more
From
dangerous
what I know-
right now.
From what I know of him, he doesn't really... His ends definitely aren't the way Ghazi's are. But I doubt he would want to be sitting in that kind of position of power.
But
I'm also going to say that he's
a vampire.
he's a vampire that has shown control.
Yeah.
Right, where Ghazi is not showing control at all. I mean, he's
all
literally
consuming.
slaughtering thousands and thousands at a time.
He shows control merely to find the means to his own end.
So do you want to fight them both at the same time?
I am just saying that
Well,
his words must be taken with a grain of salt.
I think...
And that
of
he may
course.
be leading us into more than we are aware.
Well, he didn't tell us to destroy it.
Oh, no, I'm just saying with everything
Right.
that he has told us. I'm sure there is much that he has
sure.
kept
Yeah.
from us.
I'm sure, but we know what he has to gain by Ghazi being out of the picture. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone.
I think it's pretty believable that Ghazi would be bad for all vampires, and he would want
absolutely.
him out of the way.
Yeah.
He could be telling the truth, but who knows? I mean, it can't be
I
positive.
do believe that some of his story is true for him, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Whether
I'm
it's
sure
just-
everybody
whether it
has,
is true
as
for
we've
us, I do
seen,
not
as we've
know.
seen, everybody has their own means. But
I don't know how much he would want us to have a weapon permanently that could kill other vampires as well.
yes,
Right? So maybe he wants us to get the weapon pieces together to make sure that he can be rid of it.
that's
If
true.
anything, I would see that as a possibility, right? We do the dirty work, get the weapon together,
And then he wants
find
it.
all the pieces to it, and then we destroy Ghazi, and then he tries to take the weapon from us. And now he's the most
Possible.
powerful vampire of all vampires, right? Maybe.
We'll cross that bridge when
Yeah,
we get to it.
but that's, yeah.
Possibly.
I feel like that's a long shot.
For now, he's
We're
actually shown us
chatting
mercy.
while we're riding, right?
For
We're
now,
chatting while
yeah.
we're riding?
For now, he's shown us
Yeah.
mercy.
Yeah,
Twice now.
twice.
Twice now, he's helped us or has not murdered us. So
Right.
for now, we should consider him sort of on our side.
Right.
Have you ever heard the story of
That
the good
is a
inquisitor,
good-
bad
and a
inquisitor?
depressing
No,
thought.
tell us about the good inquisitor, bad inquisitor.
Well, one inquisitor acts really mean and tough and tries to rough you up to get you to tell the truth. And the nice inquisitor tries to be your friend and let
We call it good barbarian, bad barbarian. That's where I come
very
from.
much the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Very much the same.
Okay.
Yes. So
Yeah.
maybe he is just the
I call
good
it the
inquisitor in
bad
this situation, and
personally.
I had this idea one time for a story.
coming from the same place.
Yeah, I had an idea. It was called. It was kind of like a buddy barbarian movie. You know, you had the one barbarian who was like he had all these mental craziness issues because of all the fighting that he did, and then the other one that just was a little bit older would always complain about that he was just too old for this right now. You would get into a battle, a fight in a pub, and he'd be like, "I'm too old for this."
It sounds like a group of lethal weapons traveling
Yeah,
together.
that's a great idea for the story.
Yeah.
Next time I tell that story by the fire, I'm
a
gonna say,
fantastic play.
I'm gonna say, have you ever heard the story of Lethal Weapon?
That's after we build the sword.
Yeah.
You guys tell strange campfire stories.
Too old for this. Too old for this.
In a retirement, we got the theater set up.
Yeah. The character's name was the Great Murtaugh.
Literally one of the world's most dangerous swords.
The Great Murtaugh.
We just have this sword on our mantle.
I had this idea for this other one, and I thought his good name was. It just kind of came to me one day. Rush Hour would be another good one.
I use those two for.
Thought I was going to make a story
make it
called
better.
Rush Hour, but I don't know.
What's Rush Hour?
Rush Hour. It's kind of the same thing. It's like a buddy barbarian movie.
Have you ever been in a city when everybody lets out of work for the day and heads back to their home, and everybody's on the street at one time?
I don't know anybody that knows.
But you're familiar with the concept of work.
It is a concept that many cultures embrace. The idea of work. There's those that work and there's those that hide.
Suckers, we call them.
They usually stay in their grandmother's cave underneath their house.
The sub house.
Yeah. The catacombs
The
of their
root
house.
cellar.
Yeah,
The root
yeah,
cellar.
the root cellar.
I live in my mom's root cellar.
Oh boy.
Good stuff. Ryder, you got another on your stack of inspiration.
Okay.
Good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff. You guys are riding along. You're crossing.
I hope we see another village.
Hit points going around, Jess.
13.
Oof.
I was at 1 for 4 rounds.
Ryan.
56.
Joe.
10.
Brian.
84.
Yeah, that internal bleeding
tough.
did no good.
Can I heal you? I'll help you out. Why not?
Reiner's probably full.
Sure. Why not?
60.
I got that ability. Might as well do it.
Rather.
I'll take whatever I can get.
I'm gonna smash some eyeballs up and heal Simon
Okay.
with what was it? Oudenvaden Diek Heilen. And it does.
I know what that means.
It does a whopping 9 points.
I'll take it.
Means drop your drawers and hold the applause.
And it consumes 4 eyeballs.
Okay. How many? What's your spell slots remaining, Simon?
2 first level.
Ooh, wow.
Then we can stop there.
Got it. Ryan, spells remaining? Spell slots remaining?
It is. Hold on. I have it right here. Got 1 first, 1 second.
Okay, cool.
That was a laborious battle.
Yeah.
Well,
They were trying to take you out. Well, yeah.
Crossing Bavaria. You were soon on a path wide enough for a large cart. After traveling a few hours ahead on the side of the snowy road, there's a little bit of snow from that brief squall that moved through. You note in the distance a broken down carriage.
No. Keep moving, boy.
Friar Tuck?
How far away are we at the moment?
As far as you want to be.
Send the raven.
Yes.
After traveling a few hours ahead on the side of a snowy road, you note a broken down carriage. One wheel is clearly damaged, perhaps broken beyond repair. A heavy-set man is in what appears to be a monk's habit, is standing next to it and is pondering it. He's actually facing it. His back is to you.
I'm going to kind of put my hand out, let everyone know to halt.
Okay.
I'm going to send the raven over, and I'm going to look for anybody else that is possibly hiding or somewhere nearby.
Okay.
And take
Roll
a
an
little scan
investigation
of
check
the
with
area.
advantage.
With advantage. 18. So 22.
Your raven your eyes roll back into your skull, and your raven goes off, and he's scouting out the area. Off in the distance, probably another X number of miles away, you see a large city, and then you circle around or bypass so that you don't draw attention to yourself, and you don't see anyone else around it. He appears to be trying to figure out, he seems to be kind of like struggling to figure out what to do with this broken wheel.
He's alone.
I'll ride up beside him.
I'll ride up. Oh, go.
Okay.
Ride up, murder him, and take his things.
There you go. You ride up with him. Die.
What do you have?
And by the time we get to town, there's already rumors about the merchant that got killed on the road.
Yeah.
Wasn't us.
Do you know how to
Tell
mend
him,
an eyeball?
Large Marge sent ya.
Wherever you want to put your figures in relation to
Yeah, I'm gonna go right up next.
wherever you want to be.
Yeah, of course, his eyes are ripped out.
His eyes are ripped. You ripped his eyes out of his skull.
Guten Tag.
Guten Abend.
You need some help there?
Yeah, hello, Shunkos. Hello and greetings. Yeah, might you be able to help out a fellow man?
Do you have a replacement wheel for that?
Yeah, I have one underneath the wagon. But I'm pretty stout, but I can't. It's gonna take lifting this wagon at the same time.
Balder, come give me a hand.
Let's do it.
Oh,
I'll hop down.
Very kind of you, gentlemen.
Bend down on the one wheel, grab it.
We'll lift it. You grab the wheel.
My wagon is pretty heavy.
We'll lift it.
Okay.
You grab the wheel.
Okay. He goes underneath. The wheel drops onto the ground, and he slowly drags it out across the snow. And he has some trouble lifting it up. He lifts it up. I'm not as young as I used to be. Okay. Now what?
Let's change his tire out, right?
Oh, okay.
Change the wheel.
You try and lift the wagon. Okay, go ahead and roll a strength check.
Come on. No.
Come on.
22?
12.
It doesn't seem to. You guys are like, whoa, what the hell has it got in this thing? I'm sorry, it is pretty heavy. I apologize for that.
Matthias, we need another hand.
I'll be right there.
You guys are struggling. Matthias slowly gets off his horse, polishing his armor as he gets down.
Takes a drink.
Yeah.
And then he rolls his eyes and then goes over and contributes to the effort.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Oh, everybody again or just him?
Just everybody again. Everybody, all three of you combined.
Better. 23.
23.
46.
Plus 8. 22.
Oof. The three of you easily lift it up.
Nice.
And he starts to try and put the wheel on it. Excuse me, gentlemen, one of you give me a hand with this wheel. One of you others.
All right.
We're all holding the cart. Come on, just put the wheel on.
I appreciate it. The three of you are holding. You're actually doing quite well with it. You're just like, okay, come on, get it over with here, guys.
I'd like to take a peek of what's in there while I'm holding the thing up.
Okay. It's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like he's got it's a canvassed area with what looks like it's like a big camper in effect. He's got like a wooden front on it with a small door, and then at the back there's a big wooden door. There's a big wooden back with a large wooden door, and then he's got a cargo area in the front of it as well. Okay, roll a strength check, please.
Strength. A 3.
A 3.
Just enough.
I think we need a little more help. Is there someone else who can help us?
Fine. Get off my horse and attempt to help with the wheel.
Just cast Scorching Ray at
A 12.
A 12? Between the two of you, pulling a 15, you manage to lift it up and he pops the wheel onto it.
The wizard is stronger than the new guy.
You guys gently let the rest of the cart settle down.
Mm-hmm.
You gently set it down, and then he starts trying to pound something in to hold it, a pin of some sort in to hold the wheel on. He's kind of floundering around. Everyone roll an investigation check.
8.
21.
14.
6.
Investigation. 11.
Boulder, you can't help but notice on his hand he has a large gold signet ring on his right hand's ring finger. And he getting it on, he says, tut mir leid. Ich bin Pietro Renalducci. Oberwohl, mosche mich an Foreign Nicholas. I'm sorry, you can call me, I'm Pietro Renalducci. Some call me Nicholas. I hope I wasn't rude. Thank you for your help.
No problem.
You a man of faith?
Yes, very much so, a man of faith.
What do you got in here? Why is it so heavy?
I travel with a lot of tomes, and I'm a bit of a bookworm, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Books?
Yeah, books.
Books in? I'll just rush right over to the back of the cart and start looking in there.
Well, I mean, it's closed. I mean, it's got a wooden back on it, but...
Can you open the back? I'd like to see.
I can. What? You want to see my books?
I want to see all books.
He likes books.
Do you wish to travel with me? And I'm heading toward the next biggest town to the west of us here.
What is that town?
What is what?
The town.
It's München or Munich.
Were we heading? Because it's on the way.
We're heading to eventually Kyberg, but I think Munich is like Kyberg's here and Munich's like.
Oh, okay. But we can see Munich. Is that the city that you said we can
In the
see?
distance, yes, you can see it.
We will travel with you as.
Yeah, men of faith sometimes are healers, right? Are you a healer? Can you perform healing?
I can dabble in some healing, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I recently got this scar here.
Pulls up his.
Lost.
Pulls up.
Lift it up.
Oh, that looks heinous.
You think you can do anything for that? I once had a healer similar to you. He did some magic and healed it once before. And
It looks like he didn't do a very good job.
well,
Oh, this just happened again.
apparently I lead with this side when I go to attack. Apparently, because I keep getting sliced on the same
Drop
side.
my
but-
guard.
Yeah, like I got to work on my stance. I think I got to change it up. Maybe I should change up to like a southpaw stance
Keep
instead
blocking with my face.
of. Yeah, yeah.
I might know somebody who could teach you how to do that too. So
To-
if that ever happens again, he might be able to.
Yeah, that would be amazing. You know, somebody that could teach me how?
Perhaps, yes. I mean,
Okay. In Munich?
I don't know for sure that he's in Munich, but he might be in Munich. But I'm going that way anyway.
And we could use some rest.
Although Tom can't do it, he's got a little bit of an Italian accent, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Turns into Mario.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're nearly there. We could join you
by
on the
end
road.
Of the day, I think. Yes. Fortunately, I'll be there by the end of the day. Yes. You're welcome to accompany me if you wish to.
Of course.
Read some books.
We're going that way.
I could
Drive
take
with
up.
me
I
and
could.
landed-
Fabulous.
I could lead your horse if you want to.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hand over the
I
reins
can't help-
without even
By
talking.
the way. Greatly
will-
appreciate it.
I will point
I
at
think
it.
I can take care of that, but I have to pray to my deity, and then perhaps tomorrow.
Perhaps I'll
morning-
pray with you.
You would be welcome to.
Yeah.
I would greatly like
Nice.
to enjoy that.
While he's talking to the group here, would the party be upset if Aldrich attempted to just
Yes.
see what's going on, in the wagon maybe?
That's your choice.
How like
It's
stealthy
your
you
choice,
are
yeah.
about it.
Of
Are you
course.
asking us first?
No, I just want to know the general tone.
Hey guys, distract him.
Well, considering that this guy is offering to help me,
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
may
pretty
not
low.
want you to,
I'm pretty low right now, so I'm not going.
and I'm not.
He's already in the wagon. I will point out his ring. I will kind of let him know. I can't help but admire that beautiful gold ring you have there. Can I take a closer look?
Of course, you may. And he kind of extends his hand, or this hand, like this.
taking a keen
What
interest.
do I see?
You see a large gold signet ring with what looks like a ruby inset into it.
Is there any of the symbols? Like, do we recognize any symbols that are on it?
Roll a religion check.
My specialty,
I thought we saw
11.
a signet ring like that before. Right?
May I roll a religion check on?
You're looking at it? Sure.
Yeah. I'm still outside the card. I haven't taken my Scrooge McDuck dive into the pile of books yet. 19.
You don't recognize it.
I can ask him.
Yeah.
Do you have a religion?
Proficient in religion.
No, but do you have
my,
a particular religion?
I didn't
You don't have
pick
to.
one
I
at
don't
the
care if you do
onset.
or
I
not.
would figure that he would probably be
He's a follower of Woden.
Christian with the.
It's up to you.
He follows Woden.
I'm not trying to persuade you.
I'm
one way or the other.
You follow
I'm
Woden.
kind of interested in Woden. He seems like that.
Well, whatever you are, you're not even about anything.
I believe we're all gods.
Okay.
All gods.
Okay. So
I'll just ask him.
Woden's got me on the
Where did you get
workout
such a nice
program. That's
ring?
why that passes strength check.
I mean, it was given to me by the emperor.
Wow.
Which emperor?
Gazi?
No, I'm the Holy Roman Emperor.
Oh.
Yes. I mean, it's a long story. Maybe, since you were so kind as to help me, perhaps I'll buy you drinks, and we can discuss it over.
I like the sound of that.
Perfect.
The drinks will be on me tonight, at least.
Perfect.
Very well.
Very well.
Okay.
That is a
I'm
dangerous
gonna lead.
proposition.
I'm gonna lead Simon. I'll lead Simon's horse so he can taking some books.
Meanwhile, I've got a mug strapped to my belt that's like the size of like 6 mugs.
Yeah. I just have a barrel with a handle.
These two here.
As you guys are riding toward town, he's. I
imagine what a 7 foot tall guy would have.
I mean, it's just my thing. And for things that I have yet to find. So in reality, I guess I'm more of a bookworm is not a good term, perhaps an academic. Sometimes a translator of sorts, if you will, but that's about it.
A translator, you say?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Keeping an extra eye out for any trouble as we...
So as we're riding, I take out my manuscript and open it up. And do you recognize the language that this is written in?
Would you take the reins for a moment then, if you don't mind?
Sure.
He looks over the book.
How do you drive this crazy thing?
starts going to the right and he can't seem to fix it. He's like, "What? Stupid horse."
Can you
Sorry.
The horse doesn't seem to do what I wanted.
I don't have another spare wheel.
All right, I got it now.
Yes. Here we go. Put this underneath there. So you're back on the...
Oh, nice.
We're fixed.
Yes.
And just like Borinth, I will be sending the Raven up occasionally just to keep an eye on what's ahead of us. And possibly behind us. I'll just be swarming around.
Can I ask him what order he belongs to?
I'm a Christian.
Are you a specific, you're a brother of one of the orders? Or?
Well, not a specific order at this point, and, perhaps all orders, shall we say. Yes, all orders. I try to be humble.
I was acquainted with a friend who was a Franciscan back in Venice.
Fine order. Yes, no, I'm not a Franciscan, but a fine order nonetheless. I admire their devoutness. I admire their dedication to study and of the scriptures. I think of my role as more, if it should actually play out as such, to try and ensure that orders like that can exist and continue to. See, we're going to go to some sky rocks.
Yeah, we're very loud.
Could I insight that, please?
Watch
the wheel. Gauge his sincerity.
Okay. Yeah, just don't call for an insight check. I'll just say I'm trying to gauge his sincerity.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. Natural 20.
You think he's very sincere? He's probably.
Yeah, thank you, Stone. Face down.
Can you try?
Comfortable pace.
Can you at least miss one pothole?
This is a very complex book you have here. It's huge. It's almost a couple thousand pages.
Yes, it is very long. I believe that it may be written in Paleo-Hispanic or maybe Valdelic, but I'm having trouble pinning it down.
You're a very learned man. It is an ancient language, something like that. I mean, in town, I think if one of my associates is there, between him and myself, we might be able to help you translate some of it. Certainly not all of it, but enough that maybe you can get a better understanding of it.
Perhaps if you can give me enough insight and direction and we can start to translate it, I will be able to finish it.
Yes, very well. We can absolutely do that. How long will you be in Munich for?
We had not made any arrangements, but it seems like we'll be staying at least a week.
I think in a week's time we can easily get enough information from this to be able to provide you with something.
Fabulous. And in the back, do you think you have any books related to the arcane arts, or are they mostly religious?
They're mostly religious. I might have something in them, not really arcane in general. There might be some specific spells of sort. It's not really my thing, but I could certainly look.
Oh, I would be very grateful. Perhaps when we arrive in town.
Very well, very well. Continuing on.
You drive them.
You should probably take these.
Oh, there. Here's your walk back. Okay, don't tell anyone that I'm doing this, by the way.
Oh, okay. Do you have any? Do you have any more?
Yes, I mean, you don't see any constables about.
Thank you.
Don't want to get a DUI out here.
All over here. Woo, woo. Rollers.
As long as they're not red flashes of light, it doesn't matter. It'll be fine.
No. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
So true.
Continuing on, you're following You're following a path large and wide enough for a large wagon. Large enough for a large wagon. You're crossing the rolling countryside. The remaining snow melts quickly in the afternoon sun, and the spring air is comfortable. Alps pines quickly give way to large copses of birch trees and other deciduous trees. They dot the landscape, broken by smaller paths and trails that branch off toward what appear to be distant homes and farms. Where the snow has melted, the rolling hills are covered with matted grass. Continuing west, the trees become fewer. The air starts to smell of fresh manure. Fortunately, by late afternoon, in the distance you see a large city. The sun is about to set. You guys continue toward it?
Absolutely.
Do you think we'd make it by nightfall?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We'll make it there. Unless you don't want to for some reason.
No. Keep going. I want to make sure that we wouldn't.
Turn down this alley here. It's a shortcut.
Yeah, it's a shortcut.
Here's an abandoned church.
Oh, don't
Ignore the
bring that up
spiders.
again, please.
Let's sleep here.
Ignore all the spiders. They don't bite.
A large fortified city is ahead.
Nice.
Munich. A large fortified city is ahead, straddling a river. Approaching a gatehouse, in the golden light of the early evening, you note a coat of arms over the gateway. It depicts a monk with arms outstretched, dressed in black. With his right hand, he appears to be giving a blessing. In his left hand, he holds a red book. Pietro turns to you and says, Munich, München. It means monks. Hence the symbol, otherwise known as canting arms, represents the city of Munich. Although the open right hand of the monk is interpreted as making an oath gesture, although some of us like to think that it means more of a blessing. It's really not. Most believe the red book in the left hand refers to the oath book of the city. Again, those of the faith like to think that it's a Bible. Who knows for sure? You continue in?
The guy who made it.
The guards leisurely watch and collect a toll. Pietro digs deep into a pocket, pulls out some coins, and he leans down to pay the guard, and he says, this is for all of this group right here. Motioning toward your party.
Someone almost as rich as me.
Thank you very much, Father.
Oh, well, please. It's the least I could do. I would be sleeping out in the snow next to a broken down wagon all night, hoping that somebody doesn't try to rob me if it weren't for you. So I do appreciate it. You enter a bustling city filled with all manner of stone buildings. All manner of stone buildings with thatched slate and... good enough. Bustling city filled with all manner of stone buildings with thatched wooden slate and clay roofs. Stores, taverns, and inns line the streets. Despite the late hour, the streets are crowded. Large wagons of salt weave their way through the city. If you follow Pietro, and you're riding with him, he drives his cart to an inn across from a large cathedral. The city looks something like this. The sign above the inn is in the shape of a cathedral. You suspect the one across the street. And a man looking over on the sign, there's a man looking over his shoulder while trying to hide a flagon against his chest. The text below the image says, and those who read German, Im Schattengrups, or it says, in God's shadow. There is another large beer hall clearly visible down the street. The sign says Hofbrauhaus. What are you guys doing?
Well, I mean, he invited us
Yeah, we will.
to join him.
It'd be
so
rude
we'll
to,
join him.
you know.
Okay.
Break bread and have drink with the friar.
Okay, so you guys, he goes into the inn.
Such a clean inn.
Yeah.
I got some new ones. That's
Nice. You been to this place before, Pietro?
Yes, I have been. Yeah, I happen to like this tavern. It's pretty good, if you ask me.
Is that your church across the
Well, I don't
road?
I don't have one. Oh. Yes, I guess you could say so. Yes, come on in. They go in. Somebody comes out, recognizes him, and the individual goes up to him and motions as if he was about to bow, and then Pietro kind of waves him off. And you make your way in toward the bar.
Yeah.
Inside, it's replete with wooden paneling, large tables, and ceiling spanning arches. It is a dark, welcoming inn. A bartender, he comes up. Pietro, welcome back. Yes. These good chaps, their tab for tonight, anyway. I don't want them to rob me, but their tab for tonight is on me. Very well. And you guys can get a booth or a table.
Well, we're going to join him where he goes to sit. Does he have a regular spot?
I don't have a regular spot. Let's just grab a table right in front of us. That'll do.
Okay.
If it works for you. If it works for you.
Sure.
The barkeep comes over and he says, what can I get you? We have different kinds of beer, and we have a Schneiderweiss, a Heavenweiss, a local beer called Russen, and there's another one called Regretting Tomorrow.
I like the sound of that one.
I'll keep it local.
Okay. You want it's like a wheat beer, or you have another one?
That's fine.
Okay. One pitcher of Schneiderweiss, and the rest of you.
I'm all about the regret.
All about
regretting.
Two regretting
I have
tomorrows.
no idea what it means. I'll take it.
3 regretting tomorrows. And you shiny
It's a
man.
funny German word.
Yeah.
Shiny man. I'll bring him a regretting tomorrow. Anyway, too.
He needs to regret tomorrow.
Oh yes, indeed.
I already regret today, so I'll regret tomorrow too.
Are you guys eating food as well?
Yeah, we'll take some food.
Yes, please.
Yeah, a special of a house is something called Nodel. Have you ever had it before?
No.
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it. Excellent.
Would I recognize what it was?
Probably best not to ask.
A perception or intelligence check with advantage.
16?
16, yes, you would. You know that it's a hearty, heavy Bavarian dumpling made with a potato bread, and it also contains beer and a heavy gravy.
Yes, it's excellent. It's excellent.
I'll explain to you. Lumps of roast pork.
Yeah, I'll explain to
Sometimes
you.
there's wild garlic and spinach and tomatoes on the side, which people just dump in and mix it all.
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry.
Okay, he comes over. He brings over a whole platter and some bowls for the Nodel, and he brings over your drinks as well. The Schneiderweiss is just a smooth wheat beer with goes down easily. What were you drinking, if anything?
The regret.
Oh, the regret. Okay, the regret. The rest of you. He brings over these mugs of this swirling, viscous, bluish gray, chaotic mix with this musty smell. You knock it back.
Cheers, gentlemen.
It is thick. It is thick and viscous.
It's like the cups.
Incredibly smooth.
Dairy
What
Queen.
does Pietro drink?
Pietro will drink. He's like, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have one of those later tonight. I'm gonna have a Russen. It's a local beer. It's got lemonade mixed in with it. It's kind of. Some
shandy. Leinenkugel.
Yeah.
It's a Leinenkugel.
Sounds like a summer shandy.
Okay. Roll.
Oh no.
All of a sudden, you guys knock this back, and around the room, you see like ghostly apparitions flying about throughout the room. Each of you roll a d6.
5.
1. 5.
Okay, you guys, the two of you are seeing these floating apparitions. Yourself, roll a d4. Ryder, roll a d6.
D6, got it.
Another 1.
Another 1. All of a sudden, he is turned into this small greenish creature. He just shrinks down. He's got this large protuberance of a nose.
Does he look normal to me?
Am I just drunk and I've seen this?
Because I didn't drink it.
No, he looks like this little.
Oh, he did actually change.
Oh my god.
He looks like this tiny greenish creature.
Me
with
and you were
huge,
convinced it's the drink that made us see this.
huge,
Good stuff, man.
bulbous eyeballs with this knotty, bulbous nose and huge nostrils, and he's just drinking there.
Balder's just touching his nose. He doesn't believe it.
Stop touching me!
I'll pull out my mirror. I haven't used in a while.
Don't show me that!
Roll a d8 and just tell me what it is.
A 3.
A 3, okay. And you rolled a 5. Nothing happens to you yet. Okay.
I'm making sure I still look the same.
Stand up and be like, Goblin! I'm gonna hold my hammer up.
Witcher.
You're missing an eye. You can't see anything.
Goblin!
And what are you guys doing? Do you guys continue to drink and eat, and they keep bringing them around? Do you continue to consume the regretting tomorrow?
I embrace the goblet and
Okay.
continue to drink.
Roll another d6, each of you,
no.
and Ryder, roll a d6.
5 again.
5. Well, you're good.
Oh,
you're,
okay.
You're,
I'm done. I'm
6.
goblins.
Ryder,
Another 5.
another 5.
Calling it here.
Nothing happens for right now, and you guys continue to drink. Roll again, another
My job is
d6.
stopping now.
I'll drink until something happens.
Goblins.
Okay, you're chugging it down.
3.
A 3. Okay, 3. And now roll a d4. Roll a d4.
No.
Reiner, what'd you roll?
I was stopping.
what I turn
after
into.
the-
Oh, you were
after the
stopping?
second round.
A 3.
A 3. You're sitting there, and all of a sudden, Balder bursts into flames. Roll. Okay, and you don't feel it, but you're like whoever's sitting next to you is suddenly being singed and burned, and just
Everyone like
as
moves
you're
away.
sitting there burning away. After a little while, you start to take another 1 point of damage, and then another 2 points of damage, and then another 1 point of damage, and the flames start slowly simmering down until it's like continuing to glow around your body, this continuous flame. Roll a d4. 2. A 2. You start to pop mushrooms out all over your body. If you had a good charisma, you don't now. It's like these little things just, and you can feel them underneath your clothes, just popping out all underneath your body, all around you, and it's just like making your clothes swell up.
It's all over, man.
That's when the chef comes to harvest. I love when this happens.
Exactly.
Okay, and the rest of the night passes. You guys continue to drink.
I will
and they
switch to the house beer.
And he brings over some.
That's a good idea.
Well, we have 3 house beers. We have that are not so. We have the Schneiderweizen that your friend is drinking, the Rusen that Pietro is drinking, and the Hefeweizen.
Let me take the lemonade one.
Okay, that's
I'll go for the Rusen.
okay. And they bring over some, and you guys continue to.
Just flicking at the mushrooms.
And do you need rooms?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
How long will you be staying, and how many rooms?
We'll rent a couple rooms for a week.
2 rooms for a week?
Sure.
Okay. And are you going to be wanting? Oh well, dinner and drinks are separate, but breakfast is included.
All right.
The continental breakfast was popular in the 1300s.
Yeah.
That'll be 98 gold for the week.
All right.
Okay. And they continue to bring drinks around, and Pietro's like, yes, tomorrow we can take a look at that.
Yes. Tonight is not the night, friend.
Oh, the sun has gone down, and I think my head
And the
is
drinks have come up.
My head is starting to swim. Yes, indeed. One regret, Jack. Very well. And he brings over one for Pietro, and nothing seems to happen to him, but he continues to drink it anyway.
Let me know when you go to pray, and I'd like to meet your friend about this, or if you could help me with this eye.
I think I can do it tomorrow.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to be staying here for the week.
Very well. Yes. Munich is a pretty busy town. I think you'll enjoy it. Well enough, anyway. Where are you going from here, after all?
Khyber.
Oh, Khyber.
And then to Avignon
Yeah.
to meet the Pope.
Really?
Possibly.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Sorry.
What business do you have with the Pope?
He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to help us save the world.
That is an apt description.
Yeah. There's great evil in this world, and we travel around with the hopes of ridding the world of this evil. That is our purpose. We are the champions of the sun.
Well, I am honored to meet the champions of the sun. You are against evil.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you
Should
for
we
what
ask
you
him?
do.
Should we ask him about vampires?
Maybe not yet.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
See what the Christian church knows about it.
See what he's all about.
The night slowly starts to quiet down here as well. I have a place across the street. I'll see you here tomorrow then, perhaps. And,
Yeah,
I'll
tomorrow.
Come looking for you. And enjoy your evening. Get some rest.
good.
And until tomorrow. Then.
Cheers.
And again,
Thank you for
this
this
was-
drink.
Thank you for helping me. I greatly appreciate it. This is much more comfortable than sleeping out in the cold. Yes. You have a good night.
You too.
You guys continue to drink, or what do you guys do?
I'm ready to retire.
Matias
Yeah.
retires for the evening.
Yeah, we're all pretty beat up. I
During,
don't see any vampires on the ceiling, do I? I'm looking up.
during the week, I'm going to ask the group if they want me to try to maybe establish some underworld contacts to get maybe information or anything, but I don't know what we're looking for really. So if you want me to try to establish anything during the week,
Okay.
being that we're in a city, anything I should look for or ask about?
Yeah, so I'm going to ask the merchant tomorrow if he knows anything, or he knows another merchant who might deal with, like oddities, items that may be a little bit, magic or something like that. Maybe someone will know how to destroy this.
Okay.
If you can try to find anyone in the underworld who deals with that without specifically telling them what we have.
So I'm looking for like a fence of unique
Yeah.
items. Okay.
Because if we can get closer to somebody who deals with them, then we might be able to see if we can destroy it, if it's even possible to do. But I think, besides learning about his ring, I definitely want to see if we can find anyone who might know more about the necklace or how to destroy it. What else do we want to do for the week?
I want to talk to him about it, but I want to get a better gauge of who he is first, right? I mean,
He does seem peculiar.
He seems sincere enough to me.
He's got a lot of money. You want to
Did
go?
you
You want
see
to go check
how
his wagon
the man almost bowed to
Tonight?
him as we came in the door, as if he
right.
demands some other kind of respect that is
I can inspect his...
unseen.
I think he holds some level of status, either here or in the region. I mean, the Emperor does not give out rings like that to everyone.
Yeah.
Perhaps I can inquire about himself.
Yeah.
Just
I'll ask around about
he
him.
is obviously familiar in this city. There are
Yeah,
surely people that
and
know
he's
him.
been nothing but friendly to us, right? So it's not necessarily considered a friendly gesture to go to start inquiring in the underworld about somebody necessarily. So just be discreet. You know,
Gold always ensures discreetness.
sometimes the best way is to just get to know someone. So that is my plan. I'm gonna get to know him and go to church with him and see what he.
I'll separate out a purse of gold for him to bargain with. Give him 500 gold.
Great. Aren't you a barbarian?
Yeah,
They let you in the churches?
I can go wherever I want. Would you stop me?
We bought him clothes.
Just sitting down.
He has clothes.
Alright, so you have 500 gold to barter with. See what that can get you in the underworld.
And Alderic was never seen ever again.
Yeah.
See, guys,
Thank you for the 100 gold. Thank you for the 100 gold.
There's so much more where that comes from. Why would you want to run away now?
What is the place we're traveling to? Kyberg?
Kyber.
Eventually, I think we're trying to make
that's
it there.
the next.
That's our next stop.
That's our next stop after.
Before France.
Depending on how much stuff goes on right
Paris.
Okay. You, after a short period of time, you reemerge as Xymon, as opposed to this
Goblin.
small greenish creature. Your mushrooms
Welcome back.
disappear, and the flame goes away from you, and you guys are all otherwise unaffected by it.
Balder, you were on fire last night, man.
I feel like it.
Yeah.
We didn't notice anybody like in the tavern already looked like this when we walked in, like they're on fire. It's like goblins because
You didn't notice any at the time. If you watched throughout the night, you might have seen one or two. But
everybody knows better than
Yeah.
drinking. Yeah. Okay. Everybody knows.
It's just one of those things. They love the newcomers. Yeah. Try this.
Yeah.
Okay. The night passes uneventfully. You guys go to your rooms, and the next day, okay, the start of a long rest. You're in the town of. Let's pull this off of
We get
here.
our continental breakfast.
Yes, indeed. Just move all of this over here.
Well, it's not complete without a hasher of bacon.
Well, we've nearly hit the end point for the session.
So this is. So your horses are. There might be a little bit of a fee for stabling your horses, but I forgot about.
Okay.
But so this is
They just run
just
free,
representative of Munich. You guys are in this building right here. Okay. 1 hex equals roughly 10 feet for all intents and purposes, not 5 feet, if that makes sense. Just to give you an idea of what the city looks like, and all your horses are in a stable out back. Don't want to break them or something like that. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Should it? Just to give you a sense of what the city looks
And
like.
this is the cathedral? Oh,
Yep,
that's
and
the
this is the
cathedral.
cathedral. Very good. Okay. Next day, you wake up. You feel rested. Obviously, it's not a long rest or anything like that. Not yet, but is there anything you want to do while you're in town?
Well, I'm waiting.
Or
I'm gonna wait
next-
and hang out
oh.
to meet up with
Should I use
Pietro.
I'm gonna use some hit dice.
Pietro eventually shows up
All right.
at the inn, and he says, "Good morning to you."
Hello, my friend. Good morning.
Good morning as well. How are you feeling today?
Much better.
That eye doesn't look any better to me.
No, it's not much better at all.
Yes.
But I feel much better.
9,
Yes.
I mean, we've been sleeping out on the
10.
we've sleeping out in caves and out in the woods in the cold. So it's nice to be in a nice warm tavern.
Yes. There's very few things as nice as a nice warm tavern, maybe with a nice young lady there to join you.
Of course.
But, yes. Oh, yeah. If you'll follow me across to the cathedral, I think I can take care of that for
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
I'll follow with them.
Very well. He takes you across over toward the cathedral. You walk into the center. It's huge, just this massive stone structure that goes up probably 80 feet up into the air with these massive arches and so forth. Huge towers at the beginning of it. And you continue down along the long nave, if you will, toward the very end. There's no chairs or benches or anything like that. It looks like people stand inside. And at the far end, there's an altar area. And there's several what appear to be acolytes or deacons or priests or what have you up there at the time. And they turn when they see Pietro entering with you, and they start to bow, and he just motions to them. Just stop. He takes you up toward the altar and he says, kneel, my son.
I'll kneel.
And he puts his hand over your eye, and he starts chanting.
Ow! That hurts! Not what I thought was going to happen.
Your head just disappears.
Cauterized. Cauterized.
Wrong spell. I'm sorry about that.
I mean, it didn't really hurt. I was just joking.
That should be better.
Wow.
Well,
The eyes back and the whole face is burned.
Yeah.
You're not seeing double, are you?
Like Two Faces.
You can see normal, right?
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I thank you. Shouldn't I? Hope I didn't hurt you with that first part.
No,
sometimes I don't use it.
It didn't really hurt.
Fancy.
Actually, I was just,
Yes, I tapped the wrong button.
Thank you, Pedro.
Yeah, no problem. My pleasure. And again,
No
thank
one
you.
likes to be missing an eye.
You know, I couldn't help but notice the way that many they acknowledge your presence, and they seem to bow, and you seem to kind of shrug them off.
I don't want to draw attention to myself.
Draw attention to what about yourself?
Let's talk about it over a drink. What do you say? Later today. Enjoy your day.
Right. No, later today, of course.
It's just, there are people around. I mean, some people know, obviously some people know who I am, but they don't want to draw attention.
Okay.
It's not a good situation, if you will.
Could we stay a bit and maybe just join me in...
Keeps dodging the question.
You pray to your God, and I can pray to mine.
Yes, please. By all means.
I have something else that I wanted to show you as well. And I'm going to take out my book, the book that I've been traveling around with. You know, and this was gifted to me by Woden. And I know you're an educated man. I know you're a smart man. Have you ever seen a book like this, of this sort?
I've seen many books. I've been seeing countless books.
Yeah. Does this mean anything to you, this book?
It looks like a book to a pagan god. I mean, don't take this the wrong way. I mean, it's not a god I worship.
I understand that.
No, I mean, it doesn't.
Okay.
Does it mean something to you?
Well, it means a lot to me. This book has helped guide me on a path. You know, coming from, you know, some of the barbarian tribes, you know, we were brought up to believe in these pagan gods, and that's what we believe. I was never one to really believe any of it until this book and some, you know, on these adventures and on this path that I've taken, and this book has helped guide me, you know, on a path not probably all that much different than your own with your god. It's just different. It's a different god. And I've met many on this road as well that believe in other gods. Some great men, some not so great.
If there are those who would burn others for such heresies, I'm not one of those.
But that's what I was
believe
wondering.
You seem to be, you and your compatriots who helped me, seem to be good men. You could have easily tried to rob me. You didn't. So I have no...
We are trying to make good in this world.
I have no reason to doubt that.
And robbery and murder of innocent people doesn't fall in line with, you know, making this world a better place.
There are those in the Christian church, and perhaps even that you said you were going to seek out that Pope, who would burn you on sight or have you taken. I'm not saying he would, but I suspect he would, because their belief is that it is far more important that you follow their teachings than live by their teachings.
Right.
So, but not all of us do believe that.
Well, it seemed as though that you were being a man of knowledge, that maybe you were open to more ideas than just one given path.
I'm not ignorant of the fact. I enjoy reading. I enjoy learning. I enjoy finding out and discovering what we don't know. Hence all of the books that I travel with. But I'm not ignorant that there are other points of view and other perspectives on the world. So, no, I don't.
What do you know of the state of the world right now? The current state of the world.
Well, we could talk about that for hours. What's your name? I never asked you.
Borinth. I'm Borinth.
Borinth. We could talk about that for hours. I mean, everywhere there are wars. There is fighting over religion, fighting for control, fighting for power, fighting for wealth. Everywhere.
What have you heard of perhaps the state of the world in the area of Sagut?
Oh, you're talking about the Ottomans. They are expanding. They're a threat to Christianity, and but they're also, in my opinion, very corrupt.
We were attacked last evening.
That is merely interested in conquest. Theirs is not a religious battle. Theirs is one that just merely plans and desires to take over everything.
We were attacked last evening, before we met you, by some Ottomans in the forest.
You were this far?
This far. Which is alarming.
How did they get this far?
Magic. Some sort of magic. They appeared. They appeared in the forest.
They teleport.
They teleported and they appeared in the
They're
forest.
after us specifically.
Their emperor.
Shut your mouth.
Do you know of their
I think
emperor?
we should probably take this outside.
Sure,
This
yeah.
place. You never know.
How about we'll get some.
Right.
Let's get some ale.
Listening.
My treat.
Yeah,
But
very
before we go, I'd like to just sit and just sit with you
Why
for a
don't we
few
do
moments.
that? You sit down for a moment or kneel or whatever you do. There's no chairs or benches in here. And just pray for a moment for forever long as you want. He gets up, he blesses himself, and then he turns and he starts to walk out. And he waits respectfully at the door with whoever else is there.
I'll wait a few extra moments and then I'll...
I wasn't praying. I'll just head out with him, I suppose.
I wasn't there at all. I was in the tavern still.
Okay.
I will ask him at the door. I'll kind of ask him if he knows any merchants who deal with some strange items or magical items.
I think there's a Thorsten Tranker in town who does deal with some of that stuff. But he doesn't have stuff very often. It's more like hit and miss. He primarily, I believe, carries potions, sometimes scrolls.
I mean, that's good.
Occasionally he has items too.
That's fine. I'm more looking for information on a specific item.
Oh, really? I don't think that's his... He's more of a brewer of potions, if you will.
Okay.
Like, to decipher an item?
No, to destroy.
To destroy an item. Now, that is interesting.
Yeah.
And this is a magical item.
Yes. It's not. It's for a very specific purpose, but yes, it is inherently magic.
Well, I mean, magic is not easy to destroy, but you're being rather cryptic, and that's fair. Perhaps we could... It sounds like we have a lot to talk about. Perhaps over many more drinks.
All right. Well, later tonight when we meet up, maybe I can share a little more information.
Our treat tonight.
You come back. He joins you at the door. Excellent. I won't turn down a free drink. Very well. And you venture out into the city. Guys, having a good time?
Yes.
Yeah?
Can I have one small conversation before we
Sure.
call it real quick? Once Pietro leaves us, I'm assuming, right?
Okay, you're out in the street walking toward... Oh, yes. Okay, Pietro has left you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll join.
Go with Simon and Balder. And say, I think we can learn much from him. But he did bring up an interesting point. And I think from here on out, when we do travel, I'm going to have to keep my affiliation is quiet.
That's
Here
fine.
on out.
We're
So this
going-
may be the
yeah.
last chance for me to get some information about my faith here in this location.
Okay.
But I think once we leave this area,
I've noticed it's getting more and more Christian.
I think it's time for me to keep that under wraps.
That's fair. What did he say they would do?
It's just that Christianity may not be as accepting of my pagan beliefs, but even more importantly, that the Pope would definitely not be accepting of my pagan beliefs.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Which...
So no mention to him.
No mention of it. Okay, so I will keep whatever abilities I may have under wraps.
Okay.
For here on out, for a while.
Makes sense.
Unfortunately, you also don't look very Christian.
We can
Right.
get him a hat.
We can. We can get him lots of things.
We can get him a hat.
I think it's one thing
Hat
not
ceremony.
looking Christian, but it's another thing openly.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe some clothes.
No. No. Clothes is.
I have this robe.
Keep me. No, they're just so constricting, and I mean, I don't know why you guys wear them. I mean, to be honest with you.
I can't touch my shoulders, so you know.
Yeah. I have trouble getting into shirts. It's a real problem.
Have you guys considered holy water with this thing?
Haven't tried it. We have no one who has holy water. We could do it here.
Cathedral. Just put it right in.
There you go.
Just like when no one's watching,
Oh,
I'm
he's
just
got holy
dipping
water.
it in
Yeah,
the.
he's got holy water right there.
Oh, you have it. Well, this whole church has it. It's got it right in the front.
It's right in the front.
I mean, maybe not right out in the courtyard.
Just walk
here,
by
but-
and dip it in the
Can you
dip it
get
in the
some?
bowl.
Oh, I can get some, yeah, sure.
Get some. Why are you rolling?
I'll
What are you rolling?
dip some holy water in there.
Do you have a cup? I got no cup.
Okay, are we good?
Yes.
Yeah. I just wanted to have that before I forgot that that's the conversation.
I drink the holy water and keep it in my mouth.
It is now unholy water.
Everybody have a good time?
Yes.
Fabulous.
Reiner,
Yeah.
you have a good time, bud? What was your highlight?
Oh, Matthias becoming an engine of death in that one battle, I think. It demonstrates very clearly why my class is cavalry based.
Oh yeah, that's
So
where
you gotta
really shine.
You gotta picture the scene of Matthias running through the woods on a horse with just fog everywhere.
Yeah.
Just jumping out of nowhere and murdering everybody. The haunted horseman.
Just like a horror movie, like the villain in a horror movie.
There you go. The haunted horseman.
Yeah.
Very cool. You're still level 10, and I did not see a log or hook. 1,500 experience points, sir.
Thank you.
Brian, what was your highlight?
I think we had some good roleplay moments tonight. You know, that was definitely a highlight. And I like that we helped the guy on the road. We didn't just decide to slaughter somebody needlessly. But no, we had some really good roleplay. I think like really fun roleplay moments. Yeah, that's good for me.
Thank you for the log and the hook. 2,000 experience points, sir. Woo. Joe, what was your highlight?
I had very few highlights tonight.
No, you did.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Not due to anybody else here, but my own negative rolls. Finally dropping the archer who was pursuing me constantly through the woods was a highlight. And drinking the Regretting Tomorrow was probably the highlight.
Very cool.
Because it dealt the least amount of damage to me all night long.
Okay.
Looking forward to a rest in a city.
Thank you for the log and the hook, and you're still level 6, correct?
Correct.
So 4,000 experience points, sir. Ryan, what was your highlight?
I enjoyed becoming crippled in front of the enemy and not caring that I can't move. Let's just keep hitting.
Yeah.
You're gonna regret getting me stuck here.
Yeah.
Yep, they did. You were like a pillbox. 1,500 experience. Jess, what was your highlight?
Strutting around for like 3 or 4 rounds at one hit point and managing to
Yeah,
just don't get out.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's pretty close.
was pretty cool.
So that was it. Finally getting a little more information about the book and stuff in the future, it seems. And seems like the priest might have some access to some spells, and there's a merchant in town with some spells. So I have a lot I'm looking forward to.
I like meeting characters. I like that we're meeting more characters that like are kind of weaving in and out a little bit. You know, with the potential to get to know them a little bit more, and like I like that stuff. At least this.
Yeah, he definitely feels like he has the potential to be a very big helping hand, but
it also feels
it
like
definitely seems like there's something.
Yeah, there's more to him. There's more. There's something
know.
else more to it, and that's what's like intriguing. It's like it's like, you know, you can try to ask the right questions, and try to create a relationship.
Me and Alderic are gonna figure it out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're going in his camp.
That's so cool.
We're going in his wagon because he won't let anyone in. He just keeps talking about the stuff that's in there, and he doesn't go in there. We're going in.
Let me try asking around first through the unofficial channels.
see what the underground says.
I bet you there's red powder in there.
I still have the Riki. We gotta have a
we gotta
have a Riki night. And drink some of that again.
Yeah, I got a
Riki Friday. Riki Fridays.
I have to find the cards. It's been so long. Okay. Well, 3,000 experience. You're level 8, correct?
Still 8.
3,000 experience points. Guys, I had a good time. It's always interesting. Things, even when I plan combat, they don't go as I think. When I plan.
Oh, no.
That was not supposed to take that long.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
The biggest guy went down.
Yeah, he did. That
was super unfortunate.
And
otherwise, he would have just been every single person in front of him.
And there was a possibility that Dennis was going to be here, but then obviously some other things came up. So it's all good. I had a good time. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you for watching 7-Sided Dice Carpathian Adventure. Again, we would like to thank Sirenscape for the use of their audio sound effects. That's www.syrinscape.com. Thank you, artists Yenu and Silky Noir, for their terrific character art. Please patronize them by the @Yenu Draws on Instagram, @Yenu on Tumblr and on Twitter, and patronize Silky Noir on DeviantArt. Please comment in the on YouTube, in the Twitch chat room, and on Facebook, and on Twitter, and on Instagram. While we do this strictly for fun, please comment and let us know how we might improve this stream. Please follow us on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Please follow and like on Facebook, and please subscribe on YouTube. As we sign off, let me again leave you with some game thoughts. I provided these same thoughts last week, but the audio cut out at the very end of our stream. So those at the table, please indulge me. I recently played in a game where my character was party to an assorted lot of Dungeons and Dragons characters of different races. While my character was a human, in the party we had a dragonborn, an elf, a half-elf, and a furbolg, which, based on the character's portrait, I thought looked something like a bipedal elephant. I will come back to the furbolg later. In a sewer dungeon, we came upon an ogre, and the party immediately wanted to kill it. With my character, I also hadn't killed anything this session, so I was looking forward to some combat too. However, at that moment, a stream of consciousness came to me regarding the irony of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm an old school gamer. Back in the day, we would have killed an ogre, orc, goblin, even if it was Xymon, and probably a dragonborn and furbolg, whatever that is, on sight. Nonetheless, here we were, a mishmash party of exotic races adventuring together, but still willing to immediately kill another race based on our preconceived notion of what it was. The not in-game political correctness of today dictates that we look past what is on the surface. This has translated itself in many ways into Dungeons and Dragons, where players are encouraged to embrace diversity, but I would argue only among player character races. With that, how do we collectively rationalize the in-game embracement of player character races while abhorring the monster races? There is an irony there, an irony worth investigating. Not just the diversity, but the irony of the us, the party, versus them, the monsters' approach to Dungeons and Dragons. This having come to me, I decided to have my character play on this dichotomy, play on this irony. My character mustered an eloquent speech berating those who had judged this ogre merely on its appearance. Then he turned to the ogre, sheathed his sword, and approached the ogre with an outstretched hand. The DM could easily have had the ogre attack my character. As my character was only level 3, the ogre probably would have killed him. Instead, I think the DM saw an opportunity to have a roleplay moment. After conversing with the ogre, we learned that the ogre's name was Puppy, and that he belonged to a little girl. Well, that is totally cool. With my character leading the way, we escorted the ogre out of the dungeon and to freedom in the woods. As for a little girl who has a pet ogre, I think the party will be paying her a visit. With that, I think my character, is going to try to genuinely subscribe to the philosophy, don't judge a book by its cover. It might lead to some more interesting roleplay moments, as it did that night. It also might get my character killed. Oh well. In this campaign, on the other hand, my campaign, the one you are watching, this campaign is a semi-historical campaign based in Europe in the early 14th century. It is Dungeons & Dragons, so there are some other character races and other creatures. However, humans are the predominant race. While we don't address human racial differences, a few humans embrace the plethora of Dungeons & Dragons species, and many others see them as some abhorrent aberration. To establish the setting and the feel of this campaign, this is a deliberate element in the narrative. I've occasionally taken some hits for this. I'm okay with that. I absolutely love high fantasy. But I also think there's a place for very low fantasy as well. As to the Furbolg that I said I would get back to, it turns out that a Furbolg is not a bipedal elephant man. I didn't know that. The image of the bipedal elephant man was just an image that the player thought was cool, so he chose it to be his and his character's icon. Again, I didn't know. In the end, we're living in an interesting time, and while there is much room to grow, diversity, or the lack thereof, is being talked about, written about, rallied for, and incorporated into games such as Dungeons & Dragons. While it is being addressed, the new approach also highlights the ironic nature of the us versus them dichotomy that still exists. I will end my diatribe there. Always remember, in the Carpathian adventure, the journey is the destination, and we will continue the journey in 2 weeks. So for now, thank you for watching, roll a 7-sided die, and have a good night.
Huzzah!